button sound.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome back finally to another episode of Lost Legends. We're gonna start in our usual manner of introduction. First up we have Verdazin as
Who was I again? All right,
no
Noah.
no idea. We have Cross as,
Iala.
we have Blackheart as,
Taryc.
we have Sammi as,
Mavis, Jemma, Maltori.
we have Tobias,
Cassian.
we have Markus as,
Lady Emalia von Steiger.
we have me, Yuli, as your friendly DM. I don't remember whose recap it was.
Blackheart.
It is mine.
You prepared to do it? Otherwise I will.
I have prepared it. I am prepared.
Oh my god.
I have it
Well
sitting in
done.
front of me.
Yay!
Take it away.
So last time we arrived teleporting onto Arcanist in a plaza in Wisenburg, which confused us since this wasn't where we were last time. The guards there told us, came asking us for our passports, which none of us understood, and one of them took us to get passports, letting us know as we were questioning that this plaza has only been open for about 3 weeks, and all the portals were not portals, sorry, circles were being teleported to it to kind of start these new passports. They sound ominous before we get them.
Omelette.
We also learned that we just arrived in time for a festival. It was for people to show their inventions before the government showed off their special stuff. We're taken to a large government building, and inside met Rosalie Nickel, a warforge that started to assist us, finding out, though, a couple of us don't understand any of the words on these papers. So, getting assistance from the rest of the group and from Rosaline, we are able to fill out our paperwork. And we're directed down to a room to finish this thing. No idea about. In there, we were asked if anyone had pacts, curses, or anything that they know they're affected with. Mavis, sorry. Mavis is the first to raise her hand and mention she has a pact. And they adjust this machine in the room and take her up, and flash! A picture comes out just kind of like Noah when making their pictures. Rest of us go through until Iala comes up, saying that there's nothing going on, and the machine rejects her. After another try, she gets stepped aside, and everything goes fine till Taryc, myself, who there's a little blip, but I'm not rejected. Iala is reminded about a curse that's being repressed by Whisper, and mentioning that, adjusted, and the machine takes her through this time, but both Iala and myself are asked to be checked out because they seem to have a loose spirit lingering around each of us. We agree we probably should, and continue on. If we go to leave, though, the person taking the picture says we're a little odd group. We're quite a mix, but we all seem to be talking perfect Arcanian. I will actually admit I don't know the name of the language. And we all go, most of us are speaking, and we suddenly dawns on us that we've had this before, but none of us are using the ancient technology we used last time. Whereas we discussed why this might be, last time Mavis and Taryc weren't affected, as we didn't have working complex and are able to find now. We learned that this building has at least some of the ancient buildings because we know it pulls out their compass and it's spinning everywhere worse than it did last time. I apologize. I am following my line, but my eyes are not being cooperative right now. our way out, we started on our way out from that. The metal we found out a little bit closer. One of us notices that behind Rosalie was a sculpture, and there was a weird sheet of metal. Turns out that may actually be from the ancient facilities, because it looks very similar. After stepping out, we send Benson, which was Maltoria's crow, and I hate saying his name.
Kalilia.
Kalila. Thank you. Kalila.
Kylila. Like
To
Kai?
find a place for Kai.
Yeah, there you got it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's how he says it anyway.
We sent them off to try to find a place to stay, although it did take a little bribery from Noah to have her go looking. So we start heading to the festival, seeing huge amount of things, new clothes, new toys, sources of entertainment, but we ran into Gasgrel from our last visit. The dragon gives us a demonstration of he's giving a demonstration of a new ability to cast magic without using magic as we know it, just speaking a common word. Showing off using the word water, and a small sphere of water appears in front of him. Explaining that it is cooperation with magic instead of shaping it through our will to be able to do this. Well, mostly Noah, but we do agree to actually find out from him that we can sponsor him, and we want to. Sorry, I just lost my spot. We have to become a sponsor, and we actually decide to sell one of our magic items, Unlimited Sending Stone, that we just recently got, to start funding him, because he does want not just to hand him our money. As a result, though, he takes us back, offers a place to stay, and he basically lives in what's a library, offering us to find some offers to let us use some of his books, finding some esoteric books of different interests between us. But he introduces us to the instrument that all of this new wondrous magic started, a instrument to communicate with the arcane, the intelligence just touching all of us, allowing us to use magic, offers to teach us how to communicate and learn how to use this. Most accept the help. A couple of us, myself, Emalia, and Mavis, choose to focus on our books instead and take it to our own abilities. Unfortunately, myself and Emalia failed to grasp the notion of how to do this. Mavis, being the amazing mage that she is, on the other hand, easily picks it up on her own. The rest of the
A
party
lot of
think
help
to
from
help.
Noah and everybody else.
Yes,
There was
but I don't understand that.
lot of shit rolled on the side helped me out.
Yes. The others and Mavis are able to learn this new variety of music, being able to summon small trickle of water without even using what we consider magic. As we head on out to do some of the stuff, Noah, more at the festival, Noah notices an angel of death overlooking a crowd. And as a group discussing it, we spot Heavy walking through the crowd, saying, "Call him over to us." He shows up and mentions that actually this happens quite often around these festivals. There's usually angel of death because there's almost always some sort of catastrophe just waiting to happen. But he hasn't been able to find any that he could tinker with to stop whatever this catastrophe that the angel is here looking for. Noah inquires if is this okay to go talk to them, and Heavy goes, "Yeah." So Noah goes up to the top of the building and through pantomime, is able to find out what the angel's there, and the angel potions to a specific stall. 'Cause it's just one thing he's here for, or well, there for. Uh, as this is happening, we hear the inventor talking about how you can harness the energy of people around you, to also the natural arcana of them. Do stuff like power a clock or something small like that. Just the gentleman is just evil weaving. He's pretty not massively all there, but we end as he starts the presentation of the clock.
No. All right. Very good. Go ahead and take your bonus inspiration. Everybody remember to refresh. Sammi, your the set you should have had a birthday session, so you've got a +10.
Okay.
And we are going to begin exactly where we left off. You're all
Cassian
witnessing
was
this man
running
moving.
at the thing
Yes, I
because
believe
there was
so.
some sort of weird machine that was
Yes.
supposed to draw out passive
Supposed to
Energy from
draw
people.
energy from
Yeah.
people to
power
power.
from
Yeah, it was some sort of machine to draw out that power. And
Yeah.
and Cassian
Yeah,
started
so,
like bolting toward the thing, going,
yep.
no.
Yeah, I know it. Yes. So you'll see this man start moving over to activate this apparatus. Cassian, you start charging.
I'm pushing my way through the crowd.
Okay. How aggressively are you pushing away through the crowd? Are you like doing the nudge aside, or are you actually sort of like shouldering through?
It's at first it's nudging people aside, but as he starts getting more and more frantic in his casting, Cassian's pushing hard.
I mean,
Cassian
he's
has-
not getting
I'm
frantic in
there-
casting. He's not casting anything. He's moving to basically just pull a couple of levers and a button.
Cassian has a bad feeling about this, a very bad feeling.
Yeah, so are
So
you
Cassian is pushing his way through.
so you're shoving?
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Eat
give
the
me
children.
a athletics check. To 19, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it
you
accidentally set to disadvantage. I don't know why.
people yell at you and such as you force your way through the crowd, shoving people aside. You're able to like leap up onto the stage and get to him if you want.
No, I'm getting close enough that I can throw down counterspell if need be.
He's not casting a spell. I got to reiterate,
understand
he's
that.
not casting spells.
Well, I'm getting as close as I can.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm
Okay, so
misreading the
he
situation, so I'm just going to continue the way I'm going.
Well,
okay. So in that case, he begins pulling a couple of levers, and he's going to activate the device. You all feel nothing. There's a bit of a rowdy sort of crowd around Cassian at this point. Like, there's people like clearly sort of insulting you. Some of it's under the breath, like they're not turning on you violently. It's just like, you're being called rude as such. And you see this man press a button, and you see like this clock that he's had on prominent display. The second hand sort of ticks forward a few times and then stops. And you see his brow furrow. He starts to like fiddle with some dials and such, just mumbling, maybe more power draw. And one moment, please. He says, sort of at a crowd who is starting to like jeer at him. You hear some laughs, and you see him starting to like crank up a dial.
Should we step into this?
She turns to the others. She knows there's a line that Cassian just cleared, but she isn't sure if she should be dashing forward or what to do here, or if she should blow up the machine, because we know there's a literal angel of death watching this, right?
Yeah.
So
we know Noah can see an angel of death. We can't see it.
Yeah,
yeah.
so the point that we're also at, I know is far enough away that we didn't hear what was going on.
Yeah,
not there either.
Noah's just kind of pantomiming a one-sided conversation, so you take from
Yeah,
it what you
okay.
will. Mavis is going to look over at the Ottawa and go, maybe, darling, we should just take a couple steps back, just in case of flying metal pieces.
Arwa nods and takes a few steps back.
At the
Harry's
sound,
just sort of leaning on his cane, watching intently.
at the mention of flying metal pieces, her face grows concerned, and Iala starts moving forward to protect people if it does in fact explode.
Cassian, you're close enough. You can see him. Like, there's a dial that was set on like 2. He cranks it up to 11. You see him sort of like take a handkerchief out of his pocket and like dab his brow before he sort of fumbles with it, drops it, reaches down, picks it up. The crowd's laughter sort of grows at that. You hear somebody just yelling, "Come on, get on with it!" You see Tomato gets thrown on stage, barely missing him. And he goes, okay, here we go. And is going to press the button. The clock ticks, and stops again. None of you feel anything. At this point, insults are being hurled at him. People are like belittling him, laughing. You can see like just this look on his face of humiliation. He turns to the crowd and is just going, it worked. You saw it worked. It drew. It's just the capacity of its draw. It doesn't last very long yet, but it will. And you should see how this is. And his words start to fail him. He starts to stutter as he is just mocked. And you just see his face fall, and he starts to like just back off.
Mavis
and
is going to activate.
head towards the edge of shade.
This is sad. Sad, not in the way of the thing, the people reacting, not in his
Maybe he's doing what?
Sorry, I was wanting to interrupt you, but I also didn't want to like wreck the narrative there. At the point people start like doing that, Mavis is going to throw down some noise here. I am going to activate my Mantle of Majesty and start cranking up some music. Kind of like something kind of heartening. And I'm going to have like a bunch of accompaniments of like Nim with scholarly robes and such like that. And I'm gonna be like, you can do it. You can make that clock go. kind of happy thing. I'm trying to encourage him. Try. Like, we saw it move. You can do this. I'm gonna encourage the guy. I feel bad for him.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Yeah. All right. I think I can give myself a bardic, so I will. I'm gonna give myself a bardic, and I will give Taryc the other bardic because I get 2. So Taryc, make sure you keep track. You have a bardic, and then
I have a bardic.
I'm going to roll persuasion. I'm just making sure I don't have any. I don't think any advantage. Okay. Just because I am gonna roll my bardic. It's kind of dumb, but I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a 31.
Okay. He seems to hear you over the crowd's jeers. Unfortunately, some air quote encouraging voices join you, Mavis. This little group of lads who have got like their tankards, their little lidded tankards. One taking a swig before going, "Yeah, come on, you can do it." Joining in with you, maybe not so encouraging and just sort of egging him on. But he seems to take it to heart, and you see him nodding, not quite picking you out, looking over the crowd, but hearing you. Mm-hmm. And he moves back to his machine and just goes, yes, if I just... And you see him tugging what looks like to be these sort of copper tubes out. runs something from something else. He seems to be like reworking his machine as he's going, and then with a look of confidence, reaches up, still kneeling at this open console, hits the button again, and the clock ticks and it ticks and it ticks, and then there is a black smoke billowing from his machine, blasting him in the face, making him stumble backwards. Uproarious laughter from the crowd. A tomato hits him square in the face.
Iala
Would
is.
be
Oh, sorry.
interrupt. Should we be trying to calm them down, or don't know what type
You
of
are
advice here?
wanting to arrest the crowd's merriment? Javi sort of says to you.
I just don't know what this type of thing is. If this is something that is accepted here, or
This is a festival of showcasing, and failure is as much of an entertainment as success is, perhaps even more of a draw for some. You can see the man on the stage sort of like, he's on his behind, having been sort of thrown back by his own machine. You see him sit up, wiping the sort of tomato from his face, and you can just see like this sadness curdle. His
Mavis
eyes
and
narrow
Nami
at the
are going
crowd a bit.
to fly up onto the stage because I'm on Nami, so I'm just gonna fly up there. I still have
Iala is
accompaniment going
still
while I'm
pushing her
playing.
way through. She's not trying to push people like Cassian, so she's slowly getting there, and probably gets flown over by Mavis on the
Yeah.
way. She's trying to be polite and not knock anyone over, but even as she's seeing the kind of things, his machine breaking down and stuff like that, she's slowing a little bit because she's unsure, is this the dangerous thing they're supposed to be worrying about?
Mavis and Iala now closer along with Cassian. You can see like he's actually a little bit tearful. That sort of humiliated, scornful glare that he gives the crowd before he just grabs like some leaves of paper and moves off the stage. And Noah, you can see the angel you're sort of standing beside, their lips sort of almost curled in a bit as they smile, that little sliver wide, creepy smile.
What does that mean? It's uh-oh.
Iala, if she can, wants to get up and turn the dial down.
Yeah, you can head up on stage and turn the dial down. The machine doesn't appear to be running at this point. Like that black smoke seemed to be the death of it.
But when she turns it down, she's like, "Whew, I think
Um,
we averted
uh,
a disaster."
there's a few yells up at you from the crowd of like, "Oh, you need a new entertainment, lass."
No, no, just making sure nothing explodes.
Oh, anything gonna be a sight better than that? Sorry, show.
Yeah. She's just making sure the thing is properly off and not going to catch fire.
Mavis,
Do
since
you
I
want to
still
give me an investigation check?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
Mavis.
Good.
Investigation check.
Okay.
And yes, Mavis.
No, I was just saying since I got up on the stage, and I've got accompaniment going, I'm gonna start playing like time after time.
Okay. There's like more applause. The crowd finds this like very funny, like good choice of music. After that sorry show, um, the crowd's
Maltori's
pretty
with us,
happy.
right?
Maltori's with you, yeah.
Malia's gonna look over to Maltori. Is this how evil wizards are made?
He actually sort of quirks an eyebrow at you before glancing back at the stage and just goes, "Humiliation in youth. It's certainly how a lot of people are made."
Hmm. Just bullying tends to lead to darker thoughts. Is a concern.
That's life, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you give individuals power as well. They tend to do rash things.
Mm. A lot of powerful individuals here.
Yeah.
The man who's doing the demonstration just sort of like seems to have just left, leaving his apparatus behind. Iala, you have no idea what any of this is, but you're pretty certain if you just start pulling things out, it's not going to run.
She's gonna, now that she's happy that Mavis has pulled some of the attention off of her, she's gonna
Mhm.
pull out some things, plugs. It does a quick uh oh no, why can't I think of the magic sight thing? Detect magic. See if there's any magic items in there, just in case.
I'm up on the stage with
mhm.
her, and I don't want her stealing from this person, so my magic hand is going over and slapping her hand every time she tries to touch the machine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
yeah.
let her pull anything out. I'm slapping her hand every time I see her doing that off the side.
Okay.
She just makes sure things are unplugged.
Some of the crowd hangs around just enjoying the music. There's that air quotes singing along of like they've heard a couple of the refrains and are sort of like they still don't really know the song, but they're trying, that
Yeah.
very drunk behavior.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the crowd, especially the sober crowd, have start to filter off. I think at this point, Maltori and such will start to approach a lot to the stage. You can, if you want, Mavis try to keep the crowd entertained, or you can just, how to sort of play people off.
Yeah,
start to dim down the music, go elsewhere.
Play out. I honestly, I was just trying to go up there to like help out the guy, but he left like immediately. So then I was like, well, now I have to play something just to get it, just so the crowd doesn't get pissed.
I couldn't track where he went, could I?
You wanted to try.
Yeah, I want to try.
You will have more difficulty as you were at the back of the crowd, but
yeah, but we kind of see a direction.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you're losing pretty quickly.
Man,
Up on the rooftop, Noah, the angel actually starts to sort of stand up. They do that like hands on their back as they lean back in a stretch.
is crisis averted? Not if yes. Shake your head if no.
They just turn to you with that creepy smile and just roll their shoulders a little bit.
I don't like that smile.
They point to their eyes and then they just sort of tap their wrist a bit, and then they point forward.
Noah looks to where they were pointing.
You see them; their body moves as they laugh. You don't hear the laugh.
Look at the time.
They point up again. They wave their
Sun.
hands in front of them as if, look.
Noah looks up.
They roll their eyes a bit, and then they point down at Mavis, and they sort of mouth singing.
Oh, man, this is hard.
Can I roll an intelligence check, because
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
The player is not
You
being intelligent.
also, you don't actually see anyone miming, so it can be hard to visualize. So of course you can roll.
They check the time on the clock. Look at the clock's time or something.
Mavis, it seems like this is not working. So I think we've averted the crisis.
You heard Mavis singing this in time lyrics, and you see the angel motioning, and then you just see them sort of mouth something, and you think they're sort of going, look to the future.
So something's going to happen in the future.
They sort of slowly incline their head, but it's accompanied by a shoulder shrug.
Oh boy.
Noah looks out over the crowd to see if they can spot where that man walked off to?
At this point, no luck.
Ah, darn it.
And Noah, the angel sort of moves. You feel their hands on your shoulders as they come up behind you. And anybody looking up towards Noah, you can see an angel of death behind them. As Noah, you hear in your ear, something beautiful was born here.
What does that mean?
And there's a flutter, and they're gone.
What does that? Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Is Noah scrambles over to the side of the building and flaps back down and tries to regroup with everyone.
No, yeah, you're able to easily get to the stage. The crowd started to disperse. Even those remaining are sort of like just talking amongst themselves now, not really paying attention to people that they seem to just here to pack down.
Okay. Anything happened down here? What happened? Nothing. The man walked off and the machine is non-functioning. I don't
Yes,
think.
a whole lot of whoopee, as some would say. There is little here to appreciate. This man seems to be abject failure.
What did break on
Well,
him?
I think he succeeded in something.
And Noah's looking over the device, examining it all around.
That
Give me an investigation
angel.
check.
I'm getting
A
off
what check?
the stage, by the way, because I played myself off. So I was
Investigation.
like, I just kind of nodded and played myself off.
You
I'm not
literally
gonna.
played yourself off as well.
I'm just like, I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna be up there meddling with some guy's like valuables because they've clearly got like permission to do a
Hey,
display
clock's very
here.
expensive.
Clocks are expensive.
Looking over the stuff. Yeah, this is some expensive machinery. Like, none of these components are cheap. You can see, like, okay, there's arcane scripture here and so on. There's a bunch of things, but investigate. Like, there's no power source here.
No, that's the intention.
Yeah.
What did he say this thing did? It was supposed to pull the power from the crowd to power this clock. Power from the crowd's like what?
She shrugs.
Body heat? It started moving a little bit.
Iala starts to look at the clock.
Yeah. The clock seems to like. Are you pulling the clock apart to look at it, or are you just looking at the surface?
She's since she got slapped for pulling things apart, she's just gonna poke at it and not try to undo anything more.
Yeah. Looks like a relatively mundane clock. You can open it up and see that the apparatus inside are slightly unusual. Like there's no spring, there's no counterweights or anything like that. It does look like the gears are hooked up to some arcane sigilling.
It did something, but I don't know that. Well, the angel up there is he said something beautiful was born here, and he said, "Look," hinted to something in the future. Watch for something in the future. So whatever this thing did, I think it did something, and if it drew in energy from the crowd, maybe something was born. I did not like the way that guy was smiling.
In
I
the crowd,
also
is there
sometimes find smiles to be disconcerting. They are an untruthful measure.
in the crowd, is there anybody particularly just like being attentive to what we're doing, or is it just like
Not
around a
really.
crowd dispersing?
Mavis was very good at like just distracting people and like calming them down enough that what you're doing seems boring in comparison. Most of the crowd has filtered off at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
If the angel is so interested about this, is it worth trying to find the person? I mean, do they have like list of who these people are?
Yes,
We
you
can
would be able to find every officially registered participant in the festival and where they are to be located in the city registry. They are also signposted around town on a local basis. You will find that this district will have a posting for this district. It is too many names to list otherwise.
What do we do with this equipment here? It's
It would be theft to take the equipment.
okay, so we can just leave it there. Okay. Can we take it and just leave a note saying we're holding on to it? I don't like the idea of
that would
leaving
still
this
be
out
considered
here.
theft.
Thieves that leave notes are often caught far easier than those that do not. Unless you are some sort of master thief who has made a gimmick of leaving calling cards.
We'll just leave it there, and if somebody takes it, it's their problem.
There are guards.
I was just saying, have we been seeing guards?
Yeah, like
around?
they're not like doing official patrols or something, but you can see guards just like over near a building, just like they're not even really paying attention to you. They're just watching the entire affair here. Like this isn't the only stage here.
How big is this thing?
I figure this is kind of like
The clock
World's
is
Fair kind of stuff, right? With a bunch of stages.
yeah, it's essentially a World's Fair thing. Yeah. The clock it's basically a smaller scale grandfather clock. The ones that are about the height of a person. But the like machine connected up to it that he was operating on is about the size of an individual operating console from like that's a good comparison. It's essentially about 5 feet wide, waist height, quite thickly built, heavy piece of metal.
It's going to be something obvious. You're walking away with this thing.
Oh,
if someone
God, yes.
was to try to take it, okay.
I could take it, but I'm not gonna.
Yes, Mavis could take it.
I was just saying. I figured. I was figuring that. But
I could take that and the clock, but I won't take it because again, this is a World's Fair. These stages, these people registered to be here, and their equipment's registered. It'd be a big faux pas.
Is this like two items connected together? They kind of built together. Like if you just, I'm not going to invest.
The clock is clearly like it was a clock before all of this, like a traditional clock. You can see like there are sort of these funneled wires running into the back of it. You could disconnect it, but like this is somebody that it's not got latch releases or anything. It's clearly worked in by this man.
Okay. Yeah, just seeing if this was like the console, we'll call it, was directly like they're one piece all together, but originally
so they're connected, but it wouldn't be hard to undo it. Like just looking at the way it's set up, you would suspect this man probably wired this up to the clock here on the stage early in the morning.
Okay. I mean, is it worth? I mean, we don't know what this thing did, or even if it's something it's going to do. I don't know what's worth doing, but it'd be definitely something to keep an eye out for, because we don't want to have a catastrophe, right? Or other issues, whatever this thing may have done or did do.
Oh, it didn't do. It just ticked. Maybe it just was not ready. Maybe something in the future, as Noah is saying, that the angel is hinting at, that maybe this is a precursor event and something later is bound to happen, maybe 20 years from now. Little devil's advocate.
It very
Devils?
well may not be something for us to deal with.
Okay. Also, what
I
time?
understand the fear of something like this, but it's what are we chasing here?
Time is scary.
It's not about the time, it's about the energy.
Yeah,
Did anyone feel
Yes.
any pull? Any?
Mm-mm.
no.
That's the
No.
thing is it wasn't like it was pulling our life force. I think we would have felt that. I think it was pulling on something else, and I don't know. I think it couldn't find enough of what it needed to keep going. So I think it might be a really dumb leap, but given the ridicule and the cruelty of the crowd, I wonder if it was like good feelings.
Mm,
Clock that runs on good vibes.
Yes, and no good
I mean,
vibes. The clock, because
if
after I started to try to cheer him on, the clock went a lot better. And then it suddenly broke, like it
yeah,
overloaded, right?
Hmm.
and if he
Maybe.
was on his own and happy, maybe that's whenever he tested it.
And that's maybe
Something
why he
happens.
was
Oh.
Just
so
say to
tired, right?
yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Mavis rouses up the crowd. Everyone's happy and cheering, and you saw he cranked that thing up. Maybe it did overload.
Mm,
Yeah.
I hope it's. I like that theory than what I'm thinking of.
What's your
Something much
theory?
more dangerous. Is
Yuli?
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead, Noah.
that
I interrupted. My
Talia.
apologies.
that like it absorbed like souls or something and created, I don't know, some sort of monster thing we're going to have to deal with later tonight or something.
I'm pretty sure
But
I still have my soul.
Hmm.
how can you tell?
There's a
I've
joke
got a
there,
very good grasp
Maltori.
on such things, actually.
you would be the person who would know the most about something like that, probably of us.
I was
Yes.
I was making a jab at him, but yeah, that checks out actually.
What were
You
you
would
What were
probably
you
be
saying,
one.
Cassian?
Um, now that the crowd has parted somewhat, I want to take a look at the machine too.
No, okay. You can go
The
up and give
things.
me an investigation check.
Can I make an Arcana roll on it?
Not until you discover things.
Okay.
Get Arcana? Or into investigation?
Nathaniel.
Yeah, you're able to pull through the machine, look at things. Are you disturbing it, or are you just looking?
I'm looking and barely touching and shifting wires. Not to
Okay,
disconnect
just nudging
anything,
things
just to,
aside.
yeah, get clearer views.
Okay. Yeah, you can see like in there, like there's wires running to these weird plates that are clearly they've got like artifice on them. There's arcing sigils. They've got the annoying thing that artificers do, where the actual geometry of the metalwork itself becomes the arcane structure. Um, so a lot harder to read for a wizard, but you can give me an Arcana check if you want.
Yes, please. And that gets shut off.
Okay, that's really good.
Oh, jeez.
Not your field of expertise. So you don't know the greater workings of this, but what you can gather is this is kind of exactly what he said. It functions off of basically ambient energy, arcane, and as was actually suggested earlier, yeah, even natural energies, heat, sound. It just gathers something that it can reach, and it has so many limiters on it that it couldn't even deem to harm somebody.
So he was
This
playing
is
it
some of
very
the
safe.
safest work you've seen. Yeah.
I
You're
was being
100% confident
paranoid.
that even cranking this to its full capacity, this could not harm anybody at all.
Huh. Well, that's one less worry. I had a very, very nasty feeling about this thing.
But is it
Didn't
safe?
matter.
Uh,
It
I
is
will also say with
incredibly
that
safe.
investigation check, you will find a point of failure.
Oh,
The hose coupling, there's a couple of wires that just aren't quite connecting. It appears in his haste to set this up, he just made a mistake.
is he anywhere nearby? Or
He left.
actually, I
He
know
got
what he
Long
looks
gone.
like. I know what
Yeah.
he looks like, though. I am sending a sending.
Okay, what's your sending?
You don't know me. I just watched your presentation. I've been looking at your machine. I found your point of failure. If you want to come back, I will show you.
You will just get a reply of, I am quite sure I will not be returning for more ridicule.
I'm going to send again. Well, I'm looking at it again. Does he have any sort of markings for the wires?
No, they are not marked.
His own blueprint in his head.
This is very real prototype. I know where things go kind of deal.
Okay, I'm not going to send just yet. Okay. He is very upset and probably not coming back for it.
That is reasonable considering if he was just left off the stage.
He probably is going to
Yeah,
wait to
but
come back after people leave for the fair because he probably doesn't want to get laughed at again.
the way he phrased it, it doesn't sound like he was intending on coming back. He doesn't want to face more ridicule, and I don't blame him. But this is a very simple error, or
Did
at least
he
from what I
did he maybe think you were a heckler?
possibly.
Well, I guess if it's safe, we can just leave it here. And the angel is gone, so I'm rather confused about this whole operation. Truly,
I mean, it is the
Well,
same
I
at
can't.
every. But
I can't tell you exactly how it works because this is arcane geometry in literal physicality, and it makes sense, but it
All if
doesn't.
it's a shit.
Yes, but honestly, what he said is what it's supposed to do, and I'm just kind of nudging with something. Those two wires back there aren't connected properly. That's where everything failed. But this
well,
thing is so incredibly safe. There are limiters upon limiters upon limiters.
but you want to get it working.
It may do something interesting. I don't know what it's actually feeding on, but just looking at this, he might have been rushing and just simply missed it. I mean, I look back at Maltori. We get rushing on writing down a spell or something we've seen, and we'll flub and transpose symbols and sigils and letters.
Well, speak for yourself. I never make mistakes.
Bullshit, you're with us.
No.
Well, we if the angel is gone, then whatever it was watching for is already been done. So I guess it couldn't hurt anymore.
I don't think we should be fucking about with somebody else's project.
Right, right.
Leave a
So-
note stuck to the machine if you want, noting the mistake. He can see it if he gets it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah, let's leave him a note and just leave it be for now. If he gets it working, we don't need to steal his thunder.
Oh no. I don't want anything to do with this. It's it's artifice. No.
Emalia walks to hop off the stage.
And I'm just pulling out my inkwell and whatnot and scribbling down notes and whatnot.
Well, there's a lot of hubbub about nothing. Maltori's actually going to sort of mumble to you, Mavis, as he's moving off stage. Poor young lad, though.
A lot of nerves for nothing, yeah.
And I'm going to take a minute or two to write down what I'm seeing, sticking the note inside the machine.
Okay, you can do that, and
And
he'll
I'm
flip
sending
off
one more.
stage.
Yep, I'm going to trot
Mhm.
off stage and I'm going to send him one more sending. Okay, well, we're leaving. Your machine's still on the platform. I left a note inside saying where I spotted the error. And I will say it is an incredibly intricate piece of work and it's amazing.
You get that bounce feeling.
Well, he blocked me.
I'm going to go over to
You got. I didn't know you could get blocked from sending.
What's it, Mavis?
Um, is there like a guard or somebody that like looks like they're officiating, like keeping track of the presentations going on in the area? Because usually there's like somebody with like a clipboard or something at these kind of things. It's just like
Uh,
looks like kind of
Go
busy.
ahead and give me a little perception check.
Okay.
Be easy DC, but
Yeah.
yeah. So there's a few guards along the street. You see somebody that there has like little epaulets. They look a little more fancy than the other guards here. Might be somebody that's actually in charge here.
Okay, I'm gonna flap over there with Nami. Excuse me.
They yes.
That presentation over there, the one with the clock, that was going on. The presenter left, and I do not know how to contact them. I am interested.
You
I am interested in their project. I don't know how I am. Not new, I am new to this, but I have a few thousand gold. I would back their project with. And
they
I
are
would.
not there to speak.
No, I'm afraid they had a bad time with their presentation and left in a bit of upset. They got a tomato to the face.
Oh, he actually frowns, and you hear that little under his breath of clearly not approving of such things, but in that very passive way of "I'm not going to do anything about it." But he does actually pull out a little notebook and starts leafing through it, and just goes, "Stage 7. Yes. Contact point is the Arcane Studium.
Okay.
This is a state-sponsored project."
Oh, it is state sponsored. Okay, so they already have a sponsor. Okay, I thought they were maybe trying to get sponsors.
He waves his hand and goes, "State sponsored can mean many things. In this case, it is on a trial basis. Startup, proof of concept. And he is then to take proof of concept and display ability and gain sponsorship there."
Okay. Is it possible to leave a note for him or something that I would offer some gold sponsorship?
And yes, if you want to go to the studium, he leads through a couple more pages. 1 second. DM has to find their notes. You're looking for Carl Senric.
Carl Zenrik? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Not a problem. Is there anything else that is an issue?
No, that was the only question that I had. I do not wish to disturb. Thank you so much. Your city and this event is quite beautiful. Thank you.
I am glad you are enjoying yourself there. And my compliments to your mastery of our tongue.
Nods briefly and then just flaps away with Nami. No, going, don't speak it, don't speak it, but it's speaking anyway.
Constant reminders of something that shouldn't be happening.
What now?
Well, if you are looking for more entertainment, the most amusing Earth events should be beginning shortly. Have you ever attended upon the running of the pseudo dragons?
The running of the what?
Pseudo, you do not know what a pseudo dragon is. You have two in your company.
I know what a pseudo dragon is, but what's running from them? What's this about running from them?
People
It's the running
are
of
running
the
from
pseudo
them.
dragons.
No, it's really good at running from pseudo
Have they
dragons.
not been fed?
You do not need to have not fed a pseudo dragon for a pseudo dragon to still be hungry.
Do the Hexenreich? Do the Arcanist individuals know what this is? Is this like a common thing?
Well, I will say, Emalia, you know, country bumpkin Iala, not so much maybe. But
Yeah.
Is this
Iala,
where
I'll let you do a history roll, Iala.
Is this where I'm thinking that the people are covered in something and you run for your lives or you get swarmed by
See what
them?
Iala is roll.
Yeah.
I mean, we know about the meat suits at the Bahama temple, so yeah.
Right.
History.
Iala, you don't know what this is. But Emalia, yes, indeed. A few cities hold such a thing. The scale differs based on the area, and this being the capital, probably the largest of them. But it is literally a bunch of people wearing suits that have food attached to them, running through the streets. Pseudo dragons over the years know this happens, and the pseudo dragons basically swarm them and try to eat as much as they can. And the goal is to get to the finish line without being knocked unconscious, because pseudo dragons will use their stingers to stop people. If you get
Lady
to the
Amalia
end, you've succeeded.
Lady Amalia is just smiling and shaking her head. It's a race, and you are literally swarmed by pseudo dragons. You wear food, and you have to get to the finish line without collapsing.
Oh
It
no, we should
can
enter
be
this.
quite painful.
No, you could do it.
You're
Have
used
you
to being
not built-
stung.
Yeah, have you not built up a resistance to it yet?
It'll help you get over your fear of pseudo dragons. They've never hurt you.
I don't know if I want to
Come
be
on,
stung.
Noah. You're quite spry. You should be able to dodge them quite well. And I'm sure you can beat any Arcanist athlete here. Come on, Noah.
I am not one of the running. Is there?
It's not really about
Are
the
there
running,
any
it sounds
prizes
like.
for it?
It sounds like it's more about the
yeah.
not
I'm
getting
not.
hit.
There are indeed prizes. There are many sponsorships from various taverns and the like who offer a year's free drink. There is gold on the line and many other small things that have been donated. First place prize is quite heavily sought after.
What is that?
Everyone that crosses the line now shall receive at least a gold piece. The first
And
prize
the gold-
prize, you will have no lack of free food and drink throughout the city. You will also receive a handsome 10 gold pieces, and I do not know what other small prizes have been donated.
Are
That
there
sounds
any
pretty
magical
fun.
items? I mean, I do
Magical
like
items are
cos-
to be guaranteed, I expect, in this handsome magical city.
Ugh.
Sounds
Well,
like we're gonna be running. Come on. Now, it's proper to do some stretching beforehand.
I'll let
Mavis, throughout this, you just have images in your head of food soup, food soup, food soup.
I'll let Nami run along, and he can take out all of your opponents. You'll have like a pseudo dragon on the
Nomi's
inside.
eyes are locked on you, Noah.
no, don't you? If you have to keep me, you have to avoid me and keep me in the race because that's greater chance of you getting your food stuff.
Unlimited
get a
food from
flash of
Noah
easy target.
if wins.
Give me a persuasion check.
If Noah
Can you
wins,
roll a persuasion
unlimited
check against your own
foods.
familiar? Oh, shit. Nomi's eyes narrow a bit at Noah, and you get a flash of shape and color that you think might be truce.
It's chartreuse.
Yes, chartreuse.
The slightly roasted truce.
You're the one who
Yeah.
started this war, but fine.
Are we running?
So you would be entering then.
That sounds like they're
Well,
entering.
I mean, I'm not one for
Emalia
running, but I guess I
will-
could give it a shot.
Emalia will come up, grab you around your shoulders. We're gonna be running. Yeah.
Galia,
be
you can run
fun.
too. You might get the magic items.
I know what you're doing. And you're trying to convince me to do that, but
It's working, right? Yes.
It's working.
Amalia, you're in the city of magical majesty. Every little thing in this place is magical.
Don't patronize
Imagine,
me. I know
imagine the
what my
amount of
homeland is known
uses
for.
you could do.
And what about you, young man? Would you be entering the competition? Your horse leg should carry you far.
I need to read the rules first.
No,
What do you mean rules?
It's running to the finish line without getting knocked unconscious. There's the rules.
Yeah,
Don't
but what
kill the
are we allowed to
pseudo-dragons.
use? What are we not
There are
allowed
no
to do?
There are no arcane arts allowed.
It's literally you running from pseudo dragons. There's no other rules.
Does fey teleportation count as arcane methods?
That's magic.
I would expect so.
Oh, I was just wondering, does my natural ward count as arcane?
That is arcane.
Also not natural. It's something you actually do.
I am surprised nobody has tried to convince me.
I'm thinking you
I
might
was
get
actually about to
distracted by the
say
food
you're a
soup.
tank.
Yeah, I was gonna.
And,
I was
you
thinking you
know,
were a Shoyin.
very fast.
Mavis, you might have good luck. You would, if you avoid the feet trampling around you, perhaps you could avoid pseudo dragon detection too.
I'm terrified of Mavis joining. What if one of them impale her? Those stingers can go right through her, won't they?
Oh,
She is a hardy adventurer, much like the rest of you, I expect. No.
Some
But Mavis is so
communities
small. Her food suit would be snacks. They would just look at us and come after us. Mavis would have a free and clear chance.
You'll be a feast, Cassian.
Great. So I'm going to be convinced to join to be the target.
Distraction. Yeah.
I mean, I take up a large amount of space too, so you wouldn't be the only one, Cassian.
True.
Fine. I'll do it. If nothing else, exercise. And I'll get to have a nap.
Taryc, I'm just trying to convince the people that are not really willing to do it.
I figure Taryc's going to run ahead of everybody else. They're really good at going over terrain and dodging animals.
I feel like I'd put my money on Taryc as well, but I think. Oh, sorry.
Let us make haste towards the advent location.
It sounds stupid, but we're here for the festival. We might as well do something dumb.
In fact, if you
Yeah.
are all entering, I shall incentivize it by entering a prize of mine own.
There you go. Yeah.
Is it illegal to ride a pseudo dragon?
I do not think so.
Nami, you might not be helping Noah.
And as to what prize I shall be entering, you will be quite pleased to know that it is, he leans in, a surprise.
Very good.
Oh,
Good.
that is an
A
even
knighted
further funnier
prize.
joke that you have made upon mine joke. You are good at the wordplay.
If you would, great Lord Carcant, and lead us to this festivity, I think there are many people here who are interested in this run.
Then let us make all due haste, he says, then walking at a normal pace.
Now, Nami, could you resist meat suits to fly to the finish line? Do you think you could do that?
Nomi quivers. His eyes squinting as he tries to think about overcoming his basic instinct to eat immediately. You just get the word in your head, try.
We have to use athletics checks. She's the only one that has to use persuasion checks to win the race.
Just have to tell Nami, we were told we would eat free at every tavern. Every tavern if we win.
You know those tests where they put like food in front of a kid and say you'll get more candy later if you don't eat it?
Mm-hmm.
And it usually doesn't work.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes. All right. You all move through the streets. About 10 minutes walk later, you start to get an idea of where the event might be as the sky starts to be filled with pseudo dragons flapping about. It is a cacophony of like excited meeping and beeping that just basically creates a constant tone that lingers in the air.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
It's uncanny to get onto a street filled with a crowd of people. You can see there are officiants, basically. They aren't air quote suits. It's essentially rope harnessing that is getting slung over people. That is covered in meats, breads, eggs, all sorts of things. And
in the game, Noah. Head in the game.
I am going to start finger gunning. I'm going to finger gun Cassian. It's going to reverberate and give Emalia also a bardic inspiration. I'm going to finger gun Noah, reverberate to give Iala an inspiration. Taryc already had one from earlier. And then I'm going to two thumb jabs at me, give me an inspiration, and also Nami. So I've spent 3 of my
so you basically
inspirations.
party up the entire party's inspirations.
So everybody has a D10 sitting in the kitty if they want it. That's
have
my help for you.
A question. I've got another question. Does druid stuff count as arcane? Because it's technically
I would expect so.
Magic. No magic.
They're expecting magic. I'm guessing they're
is
going
this
to
a
check
one?
us for...
That's why I thought you weren't a druid. I thought you were just a fae.
I mean,
I
know stuff.
Is this one where it's a run with no armor or light armor?
You will have to derobe of your armor.
Yeah.
What are they going to do for Nim? Are they just going to put a ham slice on her like a poncho?
Well, see, Nim, you're looking about Nim. Nim?
Yeah.
Is going to see there are brownies entering.
Huh?
They essentially get like a slice of German, thinly sliced salami draped over them like a poncho, little hole in the middle.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like that badly. That doesn't sound like that might end badly at all.
You see a couple of brownies, which, for your scale, these look buff. It looks like a pair of twin brothers who, upon getting the salami draped over them, Mavis, sort of turn each other and do that jump into the air chest bump against each other.
Oh.
There's the horrible sound of like that wet slap of meat.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I bet you there's
they
already
start doing
pseudo
the,
dragons
like,
trying
yeah,
to raid the
yeah,
people that
flex.
are trying to set up the meat suits on people. There's like big fights.
Strangely enough,
Or they're just waiting good.
there is an arcane dome that you see pseudo dragons occasionally bump off of. It looks like the older ones stay in the air, hovering about, but you see young ones dive down,
Knock
smack,
themselves unconscious.
rebound. Yeah, there are a couple of pseudo dragons on the floor that are just being like gently tended.
You know, this sounded fun, but under this dome, this kind of looks a little dangerous.
It is immensely dangerous. There have been fatalities in the past.
Huh? You're telling us this now?
How does my ham
It
slice
did not
look?
seem pertinent at
Does
the
it
time.
look good?
You all look like a fantastic little snack. I would have you on a charcuterie board.
Oh, I need a cheese slice. I wonder if I could get a cheese slice. One sec, I've got to go ask
You
for
could
cheese.
probably. If you want, you can go get a cheese slice. There are holes already in it, easy to pop over your head.
All right, cool. I'll go
Oh,
get a
here I
cheese
was looking
slice.
for hat. Cheese hat. Oh my god.
I look
Apparently
kind of
near you,
adorable.
one of the buff twins actually looks over it and goes, "Oh, brave, ain't ya?"
Mm-mm.
And yeah, all of you can get adorned. The it's a mix of people in the crowd. Men, women, teenagers seems to be the youngest it goes. There aren't that many old people, but you do see like this really gangly, or like very Maltori, skinny kind of old man. Looks like he might be a wizard, only he's only wearing a loincloth and just the meat stringing. Long beard dangling down, and he's just hopping from foot to foot, going, gotta get it, gotta get it. Looks
crap.
like one to watch
It's
out
Master
for.
Roshi.
It's very Master Roshi. And it takes a bit of time. Like this does not begin the moment you arrive. You're milling about there for about 20 minutes. The smell of meat is honestly upsetting. As people are just standing around, people like warming up, sweat and meat, not pleasant. But soon enough,
Makes it more appealing.
a very stout woman sort of comes to the front of the crowd. She starts yelling something. You guys are far enough back that it's kind of hard to hear, but it just sounds like a general speech of like, "Hey, we do this every year. This year is the biggest turnout we've had yet. There's cheers and such that." There's yelling of like, who's sponsored this and so on, and then there's a declaration of, "Is everybody ready?" And the entire crowd sort of roars in readiness. It's deafening to be amongst. You see her pick up a flagon. She then tips it, beer pouring out of it, and the crowd surges. You are all instantly jostled by the movement and start, I hope, moving with the crowd.
Yes.
Good luck, everyone.
I have a
The
quick
arcane
question
shield
for the GM.
dissipates. Yes.
I
Maybe
was- I
take
had
our
let that
like
go.
magical gear and stuff off. Would they have stopped? Would they have taken my maybe got rid of my regular old shield?
Yes.
Okay. Dang.
All right. Also, officials go about addressing you. You get the actual thing of like, no arcane equipment, no protective armor, yada yada yada. Harcount will do a side of, it only matters if they check you at the end.
Well, that would have been nice to know sooner.
Mhm.
All right. The crowd surges, and you all start moving with the crowd. Instantly, pseudo dragons are dive bombing. I want everybody to make a stealth check to try and make themselves less targets than those beside them. And as you do so,
Okay.
tell me any tactics you're going to employ. Mavis, are you going to mount up on Nomi straight away?
I'm gonna mount up on Nami, and we're going to try to feign that we are attacking the lead runner.
Okay.
That is, I have advantage on our stealth roll, so here we goes. 19. It was gonna be a 19 apparently either way. Oh, I rolled
Let's see.
disadvantage instead of advantage. That's silly. Okay,
Would
that doesn't matter.
they have taken my cloak of mourning? Anything magical, probably.
Anything
Okay.
magical.
Yeah,
We're not
you're
supposed to use
in the
anything magical,
city
so
of
be rude.
wizards who can spot magical items pretty easily.
Yeah.
I
Noah
like my
is-
stealth check.
Noah's going to try and keep low to the ground as they run, and just hopping back and forth between people, trying not to get stepped on. And if the chance arises, going to use Starlight Step to get ahead.
Okay. You want to teleport?
So you want to use your magic?
But they would be able to detect that, wouldn't they? Probably. Okay, then Noah's just going to frantically try and keep their head low.
If you guys want to try and cheat, I'll just be rolling perception checks. You can try.
I unfortunately
Maybe.
did not have the thought I had to have protection against poison, because that may have been a thought.
Iala is going to let's see. Pretty much, if there are people close enough to her, she is not going to be careful about pushing, shoving, or tripping, and or her wings getting in the way of people. She or possibly stray swinging in front of her. So
Elbows out.
She's
Your
So she
tactic
is-
not uncommon. The moment you see the crowd moving, people are shoving. You suspect some of the injuries in this aren't just from the dragons.
right. That was sleight of hand, but stealth is exactly the same.
Okay. All right. That's Mavis, Taryc, Nora, and Iala.
Well, was there any rules against using other people as shields?
I was going
No,
to ask the
it's-
same thing.
Not that you know.
That's tempting. But I'll be very obvious if I'm just grapple someone and pick them up.
There's a gangly teenager next to you. Do you want to grab her?
No, we're not going to, because I'm already going to be obvious. I'm going to be, well, I have a height of stealth check.
Noah's very
I think I'll
grabbable.
just stick with this.
No, it is very grab.
Everybody in the party is very grabbable. What are you talking about?
I will save. This is a secret technique. I will save for later.
I'm just going to go,
Okay.
I'll just go full out. I mean, I've got a speed of 55.
You just run forward,
so.
bar through crowd.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh, no.
Well,
Cassian.
It
The
makes
horse
sense.
is not
The horse
stealthy,
is not
shockingly. Yeah. You
But-
are a
so I'm
carriage
going
of
to have to
meat.
make up. I'm going to have to make up for that, and I have an idea.
Oh,
I
God.
have more body to body check with.
All right, so you just want to you literally cavalry charge through the crowd.
Oh God! I just
I'm
combined
going
stuff.
full. I'm going full tilt and occasionally butt slamming someone.
Okay.
Actually, I just combined my stealth and my movement. I'm on all fours.
But
Okay, you're
before
running
that,
on all fours.
Yeah, I'm full buck. I'm full on this.
Before that, I also would like to make a perception check because this is actually a Cassian thing. I would like to make a perception check to see if I can identify people who the dragons are more kind of flitting towards aside from me. And as I get near them and check them, I'm going to try and knock down those who are getting swarmed a little bit harder than any other person, just to draw off the pseudo dragons.
Right now, you think height.
Height?
People that literally
Oh,
stick
God.
up out of the crowd.
Yep.
I'm going low.
Right,
I
you're
didn't
just also
directly think
down.
that, but I think all fours.
Yeah, I'll take a penalty to speed to keep up with the crowd, but going down. Just see the centaur.
Okay, so how this goes is, Mavis, your plan's a good one.
Just me.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, roll.
Oh.
Very good. And what's your
And
tactics?
my tactic is just pure athleticism. Body checking. She's a warrior. She knows
Yeah,
combat
for the
moves.
crowd.
She also has a secret technique, like Noah maybe, that you use if given the chance.
Okay. So how this goes, Mavis, sound idea. It does meet some resistance when you realize that the pseudo dragons are trying to stop other pseudo dragons from getting their food.
Oh no.
So if you could have Nomi make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Come on, nom nom.
I should have had a flying drake in this. He's too much of a derp, though.
He has
Okay.
a.
Nomi
He's
is.
gonna use my
Mhm.
bardic on him because he has one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it doesn't
Okay,
work.
so
I'll use my +10 on him.
okay, so a 19.
Yes.
All right.
My mount
Nomi
needs to
is
stay
able
up.
to Nomi is able to dodge this like large adult pseudo dragon, like is quite a bit bigger than Nomi, who tries to like just body slam him out of the air. Nomi gracefully barrel rolls with you, which doesn't feel great. And in that barrel roll surges forward as well. Nowhere near the front yet because you guys started quiet at the back, but he gains ground.
Well, also, pseudo dragons are actually bats, so this is scary.
Yeah, they are. Noah, you are moving amongst the crowd, weaving and dodging, and suddenly there is a pseudo dragon stinger coming at your face.
What? Why me?
Could you go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh boy.
With a 19 too. Goodness.
Anyone that rolled under a 20?
Oh.
16?
Okay. You narrowly dodge this pseudo dragon, like just jerking your head aside. You feel your neck crick a bit as they flail past you, and you just hear somebody behind you scream in pain.
Trauma for Noah later tonight. Thinking about pseudo dragons coming.
Cassian, I need you to make me 3 dexterity saving throws as you are swarmed. Now, I will say, I'm gonna say something. A bunch of you are clustered together right now. It's divided as you start to move through the crowd, but you need your allies. If you want to give others a fighting chance, you can try and attract more. Any of you. Okay, that's one.
I will honor Cassian in his sacrifice.
Oh no.
One more. Oh.
Okay, I need 2 Constitution saving throws from you.
I like to think that the first 2 are why you succeed on the last one because you fall unconscious and the last one just goes right where you used to be.
You feel 2 dragons literally just land on your Taryc back. The meat being nommed on, stingers hitting, and Cassian,
I'm
start to feel. You're rolling it.
I'm using my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay. Okay. And your second save? Okay. 1 save. Cassian, you don't go down, but you feel that weight of poison setting in, trying to knock you unconscious. It slows you. You're still trucking along.
I will point out he would have had Bill's bonus on the 11. So it would have been a plus.
Oh, he would have built
Yeah, because that was a reroll, right?
bonus.
I did
Yeah,
have it.
that'll make it a save.
Oh, it already has Bill's
Yeah.
bonus
Oh,
on
No,
it?
is that
I
with Bill's
already-
bonus?
That
Oh, it
that is
does.
with
Yeah,
Bill's
Bill
bonus.
Troy.
Okay, never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, in that
Never
case,
mind.
still, yeah, sluggish slowdown. Not out of the game, but you feel the weight of it. It does, however, slowing you down, make you more of a target. Thankfully, the other pseudo dragons that land and start to tug meat off of you don't utilize their stingers. But you feel so much flapping and meeping. You all surge forward, utilizing your means. For those barging through the crowd, would you go ahead and give me athletics checks? For those trying to be more dodgy, I would like acrobatics. Mavis, I would count you as Nomi as doing acrobatics.
Okay. All right. Do you want my acrobatics or Nami's acrobatics? Or both?
Give me both of you. Yeah.
Twice the opportunity to fail. Got it. I don't think he's trained in this skill, so I think I just rolled Dex. Right. And then my
I'm going to stealthily cast Call Lightning.
I would have gotten an 8. I'm going to spend my regular inspiration. And that will be a 16 for me. So.
Okay. All right, very nice. All of you make good progress through the crowd. Taryc,
I have to
you not everybody's rolled.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Also, I don't think you wouldn't have guidance on because you wouldn't have magic.
Oh yeah. I'm going to re-roll that.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
You re-roll your 5. That's a good idea. Oh. Did
Right.
Cassian
So
fall
most
on
of
you?
So most of you make good progress. Taryc, you actually hear somebody go, "What's wrong with that dog?" As you sort of go past them on all fours. People seem to they hear this. You make noise as you run. That sort of chittery, laughy, grunting. People part for you a bit. And you make very good progress. The rest of you, decent. But then we come to Cassian and Noah, who, Cassian, there's so much flapping on your back. Pseudo Dragons trying to pull your harnessing every which way that your already sluggish body is being jerked about, and it's everything you can do just not to stumble. You feel like you should be able to shove people aside, and yet you feel like you're the one being jostled. Noah, you are swept up by the crowd briefly, but it is in a very uncontrolled way, and you just find yourself flailing and then thumped to the floor. Each of you are going to take a d6 bludgeoning damage just from the jostling of the crowd. Cassian and Noah, 4 points of damage each. All right. The crowd is picking up pace as everybody's getting, because the initial start, everyone's waiting for everybody to move. Now that everyone's moving, it is a horrifying sprint. This is Arcanist's equivalent of chasing cheese down a hill. There is very little regard for personal safety. You are being spattered with beer. There are people just on the sidelines with mugs throwing beer onto people. This seems to be expected. People even try to make a show of catching it in their mouths and so on. Often a mistake as it fucks them up and they get trampled. But there's this weird violent festivity happening. And I need everybody to once again make me a stealth check.
Okay. I get advantage on this. Hold on. 23.
Very nice.
Press the right button this
I'm
time.
gonna use my bonus inspiration on mine to reroll.
Cassian doesn't like this event.
I
It's not-
expected this of the nerd.
It's not going well for Cassian and Noah.
I'm going to.
Oh no.
Oh, Taryc.
Well, I did the reroll.
Oh,
It
okay.
is, I mean, yes, but ouch.
All right, let me roll my perception.
I'm going to
Where
I'm
does
going
that
to,
actually
uh,
go?
use Wheel and Woe. I have
Uh-huh.
Wheel, so I'm going to add a d6 to that just to
Okay.
prove.
You're gonna beat a 16. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't remember. in
You would get
this-
your builds bonus
it's-
on that reroll.
Well, but it's I do have the. I still keep. I take the 12 out and put it on the 14. Correct.
Yeah,
I'm
you put it
making
on
sure
the
I'm doing
12,
it
yeah.
right.
Yes.
You take the
But
12.
but it'd be
That
a
goes to a
16.
So it's a plus 4.
Yep. So
It'll
you're
be
fine.
16.
Yeah.
it's a 16.
Okay. So, you all keep going. Unfortunately,
I would like to do
Cassian,
something.
what would you like to do?
I know Cassian's not stealthy. Cassian knows this. Cassian's got a horde of mini on his back. Cassian has an idea. Cassian is whistling as loud as he can and yelling into the sky, "Yo, pseudos! Those who helped me get to the finish line, I got 2 gold each for you for more food." I
Toby,
would
you
like
will
to make
be
a
bankrupt if you
persuasion check.
pay these pseudo dragons out.
Okay. All right. Toby, go ahead and make me a persuasion check. I'm going to warn you, if you roll too well on this, it might be bad for you.
They're gonna land on you and try to carry you away and fight.
I would also like to toss that D10 on there.
Okay.
21.
Cassian vanishes.
Oh no.
All you see is a
The
ball of
descent.
pseudo dragons. Cassian, whatever plan you had with this goes right out the window as you are now just fighting for your life.
Does this mean all the rest of
Pseudo
us have an
dragons
easier
don't have a
time?
concept of. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to say that you have awarded a +2 to your companion's next rolls.
For next round.
Yes. Unfortunately, pseudo dragons have no concept of currency.
Yeah.
They just heard
Yeah.
you
More
yelling.
food.
You've got food, and Cassian.
Remember
roll.
that I once lived.
Hey,
We're
you
gonna
just
roll this up the
promised.
table.
You just promised them all.
Holy shit!
Holy crap! That 8 pseudo dragons.
Go ahead and make me 8 dexterity saving throws.
Do I really need to?
I mean, if you want to just take what's coming,
No.
see, we have this thing called the Blaze of Glory rolls. Do you want to give your companions another boost? Good. Good. Not good.
Remember last campaign
Not
when I taught Dingus that gold equals eggs,
Good.
and that he started getting a reasonable amount of things, so he knew that he could get so
Not
many
good.
Scotch eggs for so many gold coins, and then he started wanting money.
Really not good. How many am I?
One more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Need one more.
Dingus was such a special
Okay.
little pseudo dragon.
All right, we need you to make 4 Constitution saving throws.
Oh,
Ouch.
Mhm.
oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Good.
I mean, the nice thing is you're not
Okay.
getting hit with the damage from the sting. You're just getting hit with the
So-
poison.
Cassian, you never thought it would end this way. But what are your final thoughts and actions as darkness takes you?
Final actions. I'm looking through my spell list.
I think they might interrupt you.
That's a question.
I do it for love.
No, I couldn't do it.
Cassian says as he stumbles and falls.
Actually, that is a good one. I do it for the love of my friend.
Yeah, Cassian goes down. Everybody take a D6 bardic on top of your other bardic.
Yeah, I got 2 bardics now.
Right. Cassian is down and out. People running around the centaur, sometimes stepping over him. He doesn't know at this point.
More pseudo-dragons are slowly landing
pecking
on
his
him.
suit clean. Yeah.
One of them's in his hair, making a nest,
Noah?
putting meat in it.
Oh, Noah. I need 4 dexterity saving throws from you.
Oh boy.
How is it that Noah's actually a pseudo-dragon magnet? Strange. I know we joke about it, but it's weird when the dice work that way. Oh, nice.
Oh!
Noah is fearful of the pseudo-dragon sting. Oh.
Run faster!
Ran right into the second
dodge
sting.
push
Dodged
you
the
was-
first one.
Roll.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to add a d6 to that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh!
15.
Can a natural 20 count for
Add-
more?
You wish.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 more rolls. Nice.
Oh my god!
Oh!
You know what? 2 natural 20s will do it. Don't bother rolling the next one. Noah, you have
actually
fought your entire
breakdancing
life
to
against
avoid-
pseudo-dragons, aka the last few months against Nami.
Nami has trained you.
You know how
Nami
you
made
know
you
how to avoid
better.
pseudo-dragon stings.
Noah's breakdancing on the ground, avoiding these pseudo dragons, and just gets up and bolts.
All right.
Why am I here? Why was I tricked into this?
Don't worry,
You
I'm gonna
will
dismount and
see-
send the boss after you.
You will all see tactics being utilized by other people. Some people are trying to use others' body shields. You see some people occasionally just grabbing a bit of food off of their suit and just tossing it at any incoming
Throwing it.
pseudo-dragons. Yeah. At this point, would you like to stick to the tactics you've been utilizing or change it up? Any surprises?
Yeah. The flock of pseudo dragons, is it just kind of a cloud overhead, or is it like an oncoming storm?
I mean, at this point, it was a cloud overhead. At this point, it is just a constant fluttering at
It's like
above head
tornado.
level. Yeah.
Okay. Where's the rest of my party? All kind of
Scattered amongst the
about,
crowd
all
at this
kind of
point.
separated, running.
Are you
Okay.
trying to seek others?
Nope. I am trying to make a feeding frenzy behind me. I'm going to drop ball bearings.
Oh, okay. Oh, nasty. Okay. Boop, boop. Du, 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 du. Boop, boop, boop. DC10. I am just going to roll 3 saves on that. Just flat 20s. See how much it affects the crowd.
I cannot
Okay.
duplicate
A
that because I
few
don't
people-
think we want iron spikes thrown out.
A few people do go down behind you. There's trippings, yells of surprise, yells of pain as they then promptly get trodden on, kicked, and so on. But the pseudo dragons do go for weakness. You see that swooping down. They're not really targeted to people on the floor yet because going on the floor is actually risky for them. They
Yeah.
are targeted to people stumbling over.
Slowing a group down, make them easier targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. Everybody else, any tricks deployed?
Now that
Nope.
Oh, you can go first.
I was saying no because
I
my
open the
goal would be
door.
iron
Let's
spikes,
do
but that would be
things.
See, I don't have any tricks like that again, other than iron spikes. I don't think I think everyone will look down upon me.
Well, I had caltrops and ball bearings. I was like, ball bearings are probably least harmful.
What are you doing, Mavis?
I was gonna ask, like, I think it would be easier for me and Nami if we didn't make the fuss of acting like we were going after any of the runners, and if we just dodged around the kind of the outside of the other pseudo dragons going in now.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen that the pseudo dragons are competitive amongst themselves. Maybe if you seem like you're less of an air quote threat to the competition.
Mm-hmm. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little cheese and meat and give it to Nami to eat, and then urge him around the outside, and then just go for speed.
Oh, very good. If you keep feeding him, that'll make it way
I will
easier.
I will tear off pieces of my suit and keep giving it to him as a thing.
Can
go,
you
go,
give
go.
me a persuasion check with advantage
Okay.
to keep him focused?
Okay. All right, 25.
Very good. Nomi is on target. He's not getting distracted much by the people below him. And he is just going to fly.
Okay.
Right. Anybody else?
I'm thinking Iala, now that the crowd is dispersed a little bit more, we're not all like shoulder to shoulder, she is going to start kind of making herself a visual distraction to the others, to other contestants by utilizing her charm.
So
Like,
she's flashing them?
nuts, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Right. You can go ahead and give me a persuasion check of your own. DC is going to be kind of median because, frankly, you're not that unusual here.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're probably gonna distract more pseudo dragons than people. Big pretty.
I mean, she's not unusual here, but she does have a high charisma, so she is.
Yeah.
That was performance.
Hey,
She's got-
that's good.
Got
All right.
high charisma. But she's
Persuasion
Oh,
is
covered
that's
the
in
same.
performance.
meat. She's covered
That's
in
the
Same,
same.
same.
Persuasion is the same. They're
Okay.
right next to each other.
Alright, in
They're the
that case,
same amount.
You will see a couple of people beside you actually sort of do become distracted, glancing your way. One of them like actually trips over their own feet in the process. The other actually just barrels straight into somebody in front of them, and it creates a little bit of a disturbance and a pile up around you, and you're able to gain some lead. All right. At this point, I would like to give another set of either athletics or acrobatics.
I was thinking Noah because
Mhm.
they are small and pathetic. They're going to see uh, wants to basically grab onto someone that's faster than them and just like flutter behind them like a kite with their wings and
Okay.
just get dragged.
All right. In that case, what should we? This is grapple, so we're going to say that's athletics.
Oh boy. I'm going to use my bardic to make that a
Mhm.
14 and then add
Well, you got to roll
You
a
have to
bardic.
roll it. It's a D10.
Yeah.
You have to roll.
It's a roll.
Oh, it's a D10, not a 10.
roll D10.
Okay, not bad.
Okay. Then
It's a 12.
add wheel.
15.
15.
Okay, yeah. I'll say you're able to grab onto somebody. There's this big burly bloke in front of you who his shoulders are too wide and muscly for him to actually reach back and dislodge you. You just feel him like shaking his shoulders, going, "Oi, what? Get off!" As he's surging forward with you fluttering behind.
If you get me across the finish line, I'll give you 10 gold.
Hold on.
They're gonna be the first one across the finish line, but you know.
All right.
No one
Athletics
just
and
wants
acrobatics.
off of this competition.
That's a 16 for me. I didn't even have
Do we get
advantage turned on.
Is this the +2 we get from Cassian?
Yeah, you get a +2 from Cassian on
Oh,
these.
okay. That's a 18 for me then, and that's a
Nice.
20
Wait,
out of that.
plus 2?
18,
I thought
20.
Was there a D6 or something?
24.
I thought. Or just +2?
We have a D6 as well.
No,
but we
Cassian
had-
did give you all a D6 earlier, yes.
Yeah.
Do I need to
There's
roll
a
for
+2
Nami,
and a
or are we
D6.
good?
No, we'll just use yours.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna add the D6 on mine.
What do I do?
What
20.
do you do? Are you just hanging on?
Yeah. Is
And
that another
no roll necessary.
athletic?
You're just going to coast along with him.
Can I
You're on
do a
believing what this guy does.
performance to cheer him on?
Yeah, give me persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay, it doesn't seem to motivate him any further, but he's making good pace. Iala, actually, yeah, most of you, in fact. Iala, Emalia, Mavis, and Taryc, you're starting to actually like break into the front portion of this race. You are in like the leading crowd at this point. No, you're not quite with them, but you are keeping good pace at the very least with this dude. And at that point, you'll hear a familiar demonstration. Somebody yelling, like, this is a spiel that they keep repeating throughout the day. And they just hear them yelling, and you see, anything that goes through this ring shall come out larger. And there is suddenly the loudest meep you've ever heard.
Not the loudest. Nami has been this big, I think, maybe.
Yeah, it's actually kind of similar. You see a massive pseudo dragon flying through the air, having accidentally thrown through this ring prop, and having come out the other one far bigger. There's a few screams, a few cheers. This pseudo dragon actually sort of meeping in confusion in the air. You all pick up like these just pseudo dragons broadcasting. They're not targeting any minds. They're just yelling. Essentially, there are so many yells of "big pretty, big pretty," and it creates some discord and confusion. Some of the pseudo dragons are actually moving away from the food, swarming around this larger one. This larger one's flapping, buffeting you all. And there is now a new added hazard in the crowd as this large pseudo dragon dives. Could everybody go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw to not get whammed?
Oh
It's
no.
large.
Boy.
It's large. I could become bigger and grapple at a dragon.
You can, if you want to do something about it. You can.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna make me be a target from it intentionally.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
Oh.
It's
boy.
DC 14.
This is another.
If you got anything to boost yourself, Iala.
I
Oh.
think I will use the D6 Bardic.
Okay.
Wait, let's see. I got a 9 D6.
You need to roll a
Let's use
5.
the-
Nice.
Then I think I will use my reroll for this.
Okay.
No. Yeah. We'll do the reroll. Okay.
Hey. All right. A lot of the crowd is they're not directly struck by it, but just the sheer pressure of that swoop, the wings buffeting, like jostles and knocks people down. All of you remain standing. Mavis, Nami just rolls to the side, tossed a little bit by the air current passing, but absolutely stable. And it actually creates a little bit of an opening for you all. You gain good ground moving past people, and at this point, beyond just like a couple of stragglers that you're not too worried about running amongst you, you're kind of competing amongst yourselves now.
Can I
Now,
shortcut
know
through
what?
the rings? Can I gamify this?
You'd have to swoop aside and maybe lose a little bit of ground, but bigger wingspan could help.
I was just wondering, would the ring actually take me ahead? Because usually it's like they're spaced out apart to show off the thing or not.
They're spaced out apart by about 15 foot. So ahead, probably not in the immediacy, simply because you'd have to diverge to get to it anyway. So you'd gain what ground you lost in doing so. But it'd be bigger.
Yeah, that'd be bigger target then. Never mind.
Okay.
I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Nami being big pretty means all the pseudo dragons swarm us again.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to do that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. You are all able to gain ground. However, that does mean that you are now out in the open. The pseudo dragons, the ones that aren't distracted, are going to swarm you. The fact that there are less of them makes the DC to save on the deck save easier. You now only need to beat a 14, but everybody needs to make me a dexterity saving throw. Ooh, close. Uh-oh.
It's going to slash roll d6.
Oh no!
I am almost. I only have one more omen left.
Okay. Everybody's fine except for Iala. Iala, you're big, you're pretty, and you're covered in meat. You are a pseudo dragon's dream, and they swarm you. Iala,
No,
you
not
rolled
like
really
this.
badly. You need to make me 7 dexterity saving throws.
Oh no, we're going to. No, I was
Goodbye.
doing so well. 1,
Mm-mm.
Failed.
2.
Mm-mm.
Failed.
I want to use my D10 on that first one.
Okay.
Okay.
15. It's just a pass.
I'm going to use
So we got-
my D6 on the second one.
Okay. That's a pass.
Okay.
Okay, 2 passes.
Okay.
Oh.
Pass.
Oh.
Fail.
Ugh.
Fail. Fail.
Fail.
And a pass. All right, make me 3 Constitution saving throws, please. Fail.
No.
Pass. Fail. Iala, you go
No.
down.
No.
The finish line in sight. You stumble and land on those big soft cushions, and
No,
everybody sees
not
her
like-
vanish beneath pseudo dragons.
Not like this.
Okay.
Noah,
Now, no, you actually see this from behind. You come up past the Alia as she goes down.
Oh,
You've got a guy you're still attached to. Do you want him to cross the finish line?
I'll give you another.
and you know it's going to climb up their shoulders.
I'll give you another 10 gold if you throw me.
You didn't say which
All right,
way.
miss. He spins. He does a maneuver of an anime muscle man. As he spins, he reaches back over his shoulders to grab you. And you want to be thrown. He gets you, continues spinning with you at arm length, and then he is essentially going to caber toss you. We'll say high or low.
Hi.
He caber tosses you towards the finish line.
But now you're gonna land on the
Okay.
ground face first.
Noah is going to then use the momentum and their wings to glide towards this finish line.
Okay, this is it. The final moments. At the point we are at, Mavis is in first, Taryc is in second, Emalia is in fourth, and Noah is in fifth.
Who's in third?
I would like
Random person?
yes, a random person.
Oh, nice.
Kill him.
I would
I mean-
like a final set of either athletics or acrobatics to see how this shifts. And any other
And,
tricks you want to try and pull on party members or such.
I'm gonna take large form.
Okay.
So I'm large, and my movement speed goes up by 10 feet, and I get advantage on
Okay.
all swing checks.
Very nice. Okay, that'll be good for athletics.
Mm.
Of course, I also just went into a very crazy tentacle Taida form in front of everybody may cause a different problem, but
How
it is
far
my only
ahead
trick
is
I have.
how far is Taryc away from me?
Pretty
From
far.
Noah?
Uh,
Darn.
I'd say that we're going to call it like a 30-foot lead.
Okay. I was hoping that I think there's nothing really I can do out in the open like this since Noah is like is gliding in front of an entire crowd. So I think I'm just going to have to do an acrobatics to try and like dart be like a dart and try and speed up as best as they can with their mothy wings.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anything?
A successful acrobatics will move you up in place. A unsuccessful will move you down in place. If you roll well enough above it, it'll be 2 places, and well enough bad enough below it would be 2 places down. So, if everybody would like to give me their rolls.
I am
Okay.
going to.
Go ahead.
Oh, trust.
So there are lampposts here, right?
Yeah. You do that thing where you glide through the air briefly, but your wings aren't carrying you enough, and you just skid into the ground face first, legs up in the air, face on the ground, carrying
doesn't
forward
have
a
a flight
painful 10
speed.
feet
Doesn't have
before
flight
your legs
speed.
flop down to the ground, and then you vanish under a swarm of pseudo dragons.
I'm gonna tear off like the majority of my poncho, give it to Nami. We got this. And then
Tsunami.
Oh, the meat.
and
The meat.
okay, yeah,
That great
my
sounded
poncho,
excellent.
my meat poncho of cheese and meat. I'm gonna give it to Nami. I'm giving most of it to him, and then I'm going to give him a reassuring pat. Both of us are getting a bardic. My last bardic. Come on, Nami, we're doing this. All right, acrobatics. All right, I am going to spend my D10. Do I get assistance?
If you all write it at the finish line, this will be really
9.
funny. That's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's it.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I will take my D10 on that.
Oh wait, I have a D6 as well. I haven't used it. I'm gonna use that.
Okay, go ahead and roll your D6
all right,
roll.
so
Okay, that's good.
that's a 14. So I don't know if that's any good.
Okay, better. I'll roll this one in front of the board. Okay.
Can I
So-
add?
Mhm.
Can I add? I am action surging, and allowing me to run an additional time. And with tactical shift, I run half more my movement speed.
Okay. Yeah. I'll keep that into account. That'll put you into a second bracket. All right. Fucking 28. Jesus. All right. So
I mean, I'm basically channeling Uma Mizumi, the horse anime.
Uh-huh.
With my hoof feet,
Right.
I'm just cracking down in the stone and
Yeah,
running.
my double move speed right now is 130. So
Yeah, well,
Okay.
shut up.
I am around
You
speed.
all surge at the final, except Noah, who will very ungracefully face plants. Emalia, you surge up and you manage to get in front of this one random dude who was in third place.
So now you're in third
Taryc,
place.
you actually gain before Mavis,
Yeah.
and it is Taryc first, Mavis second, and Emalia third, beating out the rest of the crowd. You surge past the finish line. The people there cheering and clapping for you. The race done, but the pseudo dragon's feast is not. You have stopped, and they descend.
I have no movement.
I
gave it to Nami.
I throw darkness down in our vicinity, so we
you
can
see
shed our
people
meat suits.
taking part in the race. They are like tossing their suits aside desperately as they cross the finish line. You not knowing that you're supposed to do that Mavis, you luckily fed Nomi, but you see your companions being swarmed, fighting for their lives.
I have dismounted Nami to allow him to partake.
No.
Okay, Nomi flaps back to Noah, and is going to join in the feast there. We flash forward a little bit. About half an hour later, there is still a massive crowd. Still, dragons still milling about. Like they just the officials here, like the dragons are just getting fed. Like once those harnesses are picked clean, they're still just tossing out food for them. A lot of the crowd are as well. It seems to be just be a nice thing for the Sula dragons. But people are being roused, treated. There are clearly healers like actually treating real injuries that people have, broken limbs and so on. It is bloody and violent here. But the winners, and of course your group, because you all sort of meet back up once those unconscious have been roused.
Cassian gets found Cassian gets found under the pile, but having somehow managed to grab like half a dozen pseudo dragons and just hugging them to him as he's sleeping, and they're angrily meeping, trying to get at food, can't because their stingers aren't working.
You are being congratulated. There appears to be you think this is like a sort of merchants coalition. It's clearly a gathering of like bar owners, business owners, stuff like that. And one in particular has like this sort of very ostentatious for the position of civilian business owner medal on this like thick cord around his neck. This big moustache man who is just slightly balding on top, greyed haired, but sort of a heavy twinkle in his eyes. He's got one of those moustaches that curls up and twirls in. And it's just sort of shaking hands with Taryc and just going, "Oh, a very fine show, very good. And you, little miss, that's very." He taps the side of his nose and goes, "Very sneaky. I approve." Riding a pseudo dragon, not seen that in some time.
He didn't want to stop or go. He wanted to stop.
Honestly, ain't being able to get there's a reason most of the ride we do have a few Brownie riders, but I can't get them to focus. It's a very good accomplishment, and you miss the very good catch up at the end there. He says to you, Emalia.
Thank you.
And honestly, greatest tumble at the end I've ever seen. And he looks to you, Noah.
Noah's entire front is covered in dirt. Their face.
He's got a bloody nose.
Yes. The hair is messed up. One antenna is jerked to the side.
There are multiple puncture marks in your clothing, by the way.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Marvelous. Third place here. This is yours, and you're just going to get a little bag of 10 gold coins, Emalia.
I mean, Noah's down money because they offered that guy like 20 gold.
Noah's down money, yeah.
Not down fully. Up to 10th place gets a gold coin.
Yeah, but Noah offered 20
You made back a gold coin for your expenditure. Yeah.
The first stipulation was to get me across the finish line, and he didn't do that. But he did throw
That's
me.
true.
So,
He's owing 10 gold.
yeah.
Which that guy's happy. He got 11 gold for. He got 11 gold from this. He got a gold for crossing and 10 gold from Noah.
Thanks for your help.
And he sort of slaps the back of your he slaps your back, Noah, and just goes, "Anytime you pop by the bar over there, I'll give you a drink."
Thanks.
You're gonna throw.
Mavis, you are given. Well, you are shown. There is a bag that is 10 gold coins. There is this sort of cape that has like pseudo dragons emblazoned on it. It is a magic item that is a slowful item, so useful for you.
Oh, actually, it is useful because I always use the Slowfall bed feathers. Okay.
And it does have a active magical effect on it. Once a day, you can activate it, and for 5 minutes, any zero dragons in the vicinity will obey your commands.
Except for Nami.
Nice. Thank you very much.
And then, Taryc, it comes to the first place. You're not given anything physical. You're given a certificate.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
essentially just they write down your name on it. You see a couple of the officials here sign it, and you're told if you take this to the central building in the district, they will give you your prizes. You may want a wagon.
Jesus.
Okay. Thank you for that information. I will definitely stop and.
As you're talking to this
Yeah, thank you.
person, you see one of the other officials here, Gavin. It's actually getting bothered by Super Dragon. Just as you're talking, you're trying to ignore this person, like swatting it there, going, "No, get off me!" It's a common sight around here right now. But yeah, you're given this certificate. Hands are shaken. You're all gathered up. You and like the other runners up, the top 10. Taryc, Mavis, and Emalia at the forefront. And a mage comes out and actually sort of stands before you all, starts doing some arcane casting in the hands. And then you see them do like that L shape with each finger, making a rectangle between them. And they spread that out. And you see like an arcane light pass between their fingers. And then they sort of nod and just goes, "I'll get that to you later."
Unfortunately,
You know what's picked that up?
No, the
This fine gentleman's tavern shall have everything there. And the man with the medallion actually sort of looks at you and just goes, "See the big building at the end of the street there?
Yes.
You want to get your portrait? You come grab it there. And of course, you'll be coming. Free food and drink," he says to you, Taryc.
Yes, absolutely.
Marvelous. Well, always fun to see foreigners taking part. Although you certainly don't look like you from here, but you speak the tongue fluently. So, born and raised? What village do you hail from?
Um, we are actually not from here. We're
I am from Tuli, but I have trained under a great wizard.
same.
Yes, I made sure to tutor them all very well in the language. Oh, masterful job. Well done. Congratulations to you all. Fine work. And he actually comes up to Noah, slaps Noah's back. Noah, you keep getting slapped on the back. The entire body's aching. It's not nice. And he sort of laughs as he does it, as if like appreciating your performance. And slowly, like this event starts to disperse. There are still you see like wizards with these the strange apparati flying through the air, trying to corral this massive pseudo dragon, who is now just like flying about with its own mini swarm, meeping that it is king.
Maybe
And you see
I
these
think
you see
Nami
these
should
wizards
go.
trying to cast dispellation effects and everything. Nothing's happening.
I think there's a flaw in the design. It's not temporary.
Me and Nami should
Hopefully
have
it's
flown through the
temporary.
ring. That would have been good for Nami. Could imagine if Nami had flown through that and then we had used his Dragon L ability. Big dragon, Nami, right, Nami?
I don't think we would never. I think we'd be surrounded with pseudo dragons for the rest of our lives,
What is wrong
and
with
not
that?
just Nami. I mean others. Um, we wouldn't want them getting hurt. I mean, in a small space, that would be a lot, and someone might get hurt.
I am so
Uh,
disappointed. I was doing so well until that last part.
what happened to you, Cassian? I didn't see you anywhere near the finish.
I got mobbed.
Big target, huh?
Yes, but I also sacrificed for everyone.
Honorable, valiant.
I made sure
Yeah,
to
It wasn't my
very.
initial plan.
I made sure to
Hardcount
immortalize that in
is going to
our
approach the
channel.
group. Oh no. Amazing. Hardcount approaches the group, having been like mingling in the crowd, watching the events going on, and it's just he's not really clapping. He's got he's one hand on a cane that is walking along, but the other hand occasionally just slaps on top of it and just goes, very good performance, my friends. You have put on a valiant effort and a good run, and have taken many a sting. This is entertaining for you as it was for me, I am hoping.
It was.
And I, of course,
Blarg.
promised a reward to be added for the victor. I assume that I have no need to add it to the official certifications building location and can, in fact, just hand it directly to you.
I am guessing that would probably be fine.
In that case, here, treasure for you. And he reaches into his pocket and just hands you a little wrapped candy.
Thank you.
Oh.
You
Take-
are
Is the type of
welcome.
candy I? Is the type of candy I know.
Makes your Pokemon
It is
level up.
what is known as a Werther's original.
I don't know if I'm really excited with the GM right now, as I've got 4 bags sitting behind me in real life right now. That's original
Right?
because they exist as sugar free.
Yeah.
You
Um,
didn't call me out or anything there.
And he goes, also, it is imbued with many fey magics, so I would use it only in a dire circumstance.
Thank you. I will remember that.
Good. Um, you have already been in good company and rather entertaining. However, I have no wish to accompany you further through this day. You are welcome to come and visit upon my abode at any time, of course, but I am tired of walking around.
Uh, That is
Okay.
fine. Thank you for the heads up on the event.
You are very
Yes.
welcome. Please do not take my departure as any slight upon your company. It is rather my feetsies that are starting to get sore.
No insult is taken.
In that case, I bid you all a good day and I wish upon you a good evening this later as well.
You also.
And he just
Farewell.
doesn't bow or nod his head to you or anything respectful like that. Just turns and starts to walk away. Oh, eventful day.
Hey Yuli, is there any way you
Sure
could swap
was.
what server we're on? Because
Channel?
I keep getting that breakup that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, you keep cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It wasn't just me.
No,
it's
that's why I mentioned it earlier, and I was kind of like hoping somebody else would say something too, and then I was like, "What? It's getting distracting to me."
We're gonna bring you guys into Europe.
Okay.
No.
Yay, Europe!
Welcome to Rotterdam.
Hello?
Yay!
Rotterdam,
Yay.
yeah.
Okay.
Right. Maltori just sort of like gestures at Taryc, just goes, "Do we go grab the loot then, or we?"
Do we
I'd
have
like
the
to see what
ability
the
to
Sorry.
move it? They said we should have a cart. Do we...
I'm sure we can grab a cart along the way. I mean, we've got all those magical bags
Ahem.
and Mavis's magical room of storage.
Yes, but I would not want to. Player can't think of the word they're going with.
Impose.
Thank you. Would not want to impose on that on you.
I'm sure she'll just give you a small tax.
What's a tax?
What do you mean, what's a tax? We just had an entire arc about taxes.
I
Yes,
can help
that's-
you with that, Taryc, or you can get a cart, whatever you want to do. Also, we
Um,
do have bags of holding and the like, so you have ways of handling it.
yes, I've got one myself. I guess it shouldn't be that expensive to get a cart, and if we can get it to smaller stuff, we can drop it off. Should we get it? I've got the money for a cart, so let's get a cart on the way just as a precaution. So
Okay.
getting a cart, then
You guys head along the way, and no faff about it, you can get a cart. It's going to cost you 40 gold pieces to buy one, or you can just rent one for 5.
I will rent one for 5 because I don't think we're going to be packing it if I
Okay.
need to buy one later. So I will remove 5 from
Du-du-du-du-du.
my list.
Du-du-du. Okay. Right. You move ahead to this. It isn't like the big capital building that you came from. It appears to be like a small district house, basically local governmental thing.
Okay.
And you head on in there, and you're able to show your certificate. And as you do so, they do actual like arcane checks on this. This seems to be enchanted paper, and they're able to confirm that yep, this is you. This is the real. And they show you to a room. In this room is a fuckload of stuff. Um, there are a few like little it's kind of similar to those ID cards you were given, although these are actually on like vellum that just seems to be magically treated to like not tear and so on. That have various bar names on them, little eateries and so on, and basically these are hey, come here for free food. One of them even has like they'll give you some free boarding like for a weekend once a year.
Okay.
And amongst that, there are a 200 gold pieces. 100 of it was supplied by government, and the rest of it seems to be like donation pot. Um, there are a whole bunch of like here are some like nicely made plates and so on. Here is a set of iron fire pokers that are like from a really good artisan. They're very pretty and beautiful. There is just like a whole manner of like nicely crafted goods in here, and then there are magic items, which I am going to sort out a list, and I'm going to say everybody take a potty break.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
I will take that. Thank you.
I'm going to test this real quick before I do the actual roll. Does GM roll actually work now?
Yeah, it was for me.
Hey, it works now.
I'm getting a drink.
Good luck.
I am back.
Welcome back.
I had another trick for that whole thing that never came into effect. I had the second tier hand. I have advantage on being poisoned.
Eventually, advantage runs out, though.
Yes,
Statistically.
but it does. But it would give me a bet if I actually started failing stuff.
What let you got big
Yeah.
anyway?
That's for strength checks. I get I had to get any bonus. I
No,
get
no, I'm not talking about the hand
saving
thing.
go.
What did you use to enlarge yourself during this?
large form. It's my racial because I'm technically a Goliath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I can
can
do
use a bonus
that.
action.
Increase size and be temporarily a giant for a short time.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's 10 minutes. Advantage on strength, increased speed. But only can do it once per long rest. That's the one that's probably had some questions, since that's also the recursion form of tentacles and horns and everything.
Dang it. I forgot to add something to one of my rolls.
Hmm?
I had an advantage on my persuasion check.
I think that would have made it worse because you rolled high.
Yeah.
It would have been funny.
It was already pretty funny.
He rolls.
It
He rolls
was.
a natural 20. I kill him with Sword of Dragons.
I mean, there are worse deaths than that.
We're gonna stab the magic out of you.
Have the magic into you. What do you mean?
What was it, District 9 or whatever? Cassian starts taking on pseudo dragon traits.
Oh, yeah.
One eye turns
District 9.
yellow.
Starts going meep.
Every other word's meep.
Sound like a smurf now.
Whenever excited, starts yelling black bisector, yellow triangle. Beach slowly leaves them.
Here is your list of loot.
You better not. Iala would get so angry about you getting to be a dragon before she does.
A pseudo dragon.
A pseudo dragon.
But still,
Jesus!
I think.
This was for a commoner?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got a wand of wonder. Nice. Man, I bet Ialia's pissed.
I find it hilarious.
Also,
The Griffin of Propagate poison.
be careful as you receive all these magic items in front of the half dragon.
She's trying not to look livid, but
Maltori is coming up to you as if you're watching your family be slaughtered, and is just going, "Look away, girl. Look away."
I'm trying to be happy for her. Just be happy for her. Just be happy for her.
Comforting pat on your shoulder.
Penny 14 of greater acceleration.
Farthing.
Penny farthing.
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 It's a
Farthing,
bicycle.
okay,
It's a
man.
little bicycle.
It's a little
It's a big bicycle.
Yeah.
It's a big bicycle and a boat too.
And a boat.
I got the boat. We got transport for all the areas.
Adaptation's
Yeah.
good. +3 weapon.
Looking at the
elephant.
items you receive, Taryc, it makes the gold reward seem almost funny. Because
Yeah.
these donated magical items from by the way, all of these have tags attached to them saying who made them and so on. You know, there's a lot of people wanting to be accredited in this kind of thing. Yeah, like most of these magic items are worth hundreds of times more than the actual government reward here.
Yeah.
this is absurd.
That +3 weapon.
You also will receive basically a little certificate that invites you, and it just says "and friends." Doesn't designate a number to
Okay.
attend the royal unveiling ceremony.
Oh, is there a date or anything?
Yeah, it's in 3 days' time.
Okay.
Basically, this is showing off the royal sponsored project, the big deal.
Also, aren't we supposed to pick up a house here?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't know if it's done yet, but it might be. I thought it was supposed to
It might
take
be.
like a couple months, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that
gonna, It's going to take
house.
time. You guys had come here to spend some time here, either out adventuring
Yeah.
or just pure downtime.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which
I was-
the onus is on you guys. What you want to do with that? If you want to seek out some work, there will be work to be found. If you want to just go, we're going to relax here. That is also a possibility. If you want to get your house before you go out into the countryside to do stuff, that is a possibility. But yeah, you are given this stuff, and they give you some time to actually gather it up. Whether you want to just put it straight into bags or onto the wagon, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, well, for now we'll load it on the I apologize again. Onto the cart for now because we might as well get it situated when we actually.
And no, it's this stuff and a fuckload of just like mundane rewards as well. There's
Yeah.
paintings and shit. It's
If I would suggest, maybe Taryc, you put these really expensive magic items in your bag of holding,
Yeah.
and then
I'm
put
going
the
to keep
mundane things
everything.
on the cart.
The only thing I question is if I could put the penny farthing in the bag of holding.
yeah, that won't fit. The rest of it will.
That one won't. The rest should. I
Yeah.
just say everything else is relatively
You can
small.
put it in
so.
Noah's portable hole, right? That's big enough. I
Oh
think.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
probably is. So yeah, if Noah will offer it, I will put it in there too.
Yep.
One of the mundane rewards is a really lovely set of like it's a furniture set for like a living room. There's a
Oh,
sofa, some
perfect.
spare chairs.
Oh, nice.
The
Penny
upholstery is
farthings.
beautiful.
Penny farthings are terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I've
Have you
always
never seen them
wondered-
before?
Yeah, I've seen them before, and I've always thought, how was this before the bicycle? Or like,
They had
No,
to figure out how to do a bicycle.
Well, you
Like,
see the
this is
logic.
terrifying.
They knew Big Wheel goes further, and they don't have the ability for step gears.
Yeah,
Also,
they had
they were,
to. They had to do gear balance without gears.
also they were
Less
they were,
input, more push.
I mean, technically they are bicycles. They're just not what we consider bicycles.
I've always found them terrifying a little bit. Interesting though.
Okay. What
I mean-
are you? What do you guys want to do with your day? You want to go into downtime? You want to go figure some things out? Do you want to discuss that? What's the MO, my friends?
Let's see. Iala is shaking and sobbing that she doesn't have these items. No. Pouting.
Because I wasn't there, I think, physically when the house thing, like the how long house thing, or I may have just forgotten. How long do we have a rough timeline on the house?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to say it's a little over a month to
Okay.
get your house.
Okay. Let's see. I think.
I mean,
There's. How long does the festival last?
The festival is going to sort of last about a week longer, but those last few days are really wind down. This royal unveiling is sort of the big end for it, and then it's just like, oh, there are still tourists milling about and so on. So we've got a couple of days of food selling and so on, people showing off minor events, but yeah.
Okay.
we just want to make sure we're back here in 3 days because we probably want to actually see the unveiling, especially since we get the special view of it.
Let's see. I think
I think Emalia is going to continue looking around uh, the festival, looking at the magical items and stuff, because she's been really enjoying our time here.
Okay, so you guys want to sort of scatter out into downtime stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm torn between Noah trying to research whatever the facility is that they're supposedly standing right on top of,
Mhm.
or just going out and exploring this new city that they've never been in before.
Okay. In that case, we will start to pass through things a little bit. You guys can spend the next few days however you want. You don't have to stick together. You can go and do your own things. Mavis, I think our is like, wants to go and see the sights with you a bit.
Okay. One thing I did want to do,
Yeah.
I want to take a minute to go and leave a message at the Arcane Studium for Carl Zenrick.
Mhm.
That I was interested in his machine. I'm sorry that his presentation didn't go how he hoped, but I could offer an amount of backing. I know I'm not an exciting backer, but I can offer a couple thousand gold.
Okay. Do you leave contact details?
Yep, I'll leave contact details.
Okay. Where do you want us to go to? Like, are you sort of saying I'm at Glasgow's place, or
Yeah, I'm at
you
Glasgow's place, or I'll be checking in places, that kind of stuff, and leave my name and
a
such.
thing of like, if you want to leave a note here, I'll check in. You know.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Right, you can do that. A polite secretary, she takes the note for you, and you were able to get that sort of squared away.
Mhm. Yeah, and then I'll do whatever Arlo wanted to do, because Mavis isn't
Okay.
like too fussed.
Arwa is going to take you out to lunch and so on, and also is clearly like trying to keep an eye out for underworld elements.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, she sort of like starts talking to you about like, okay, so there are certain signs you look for, and it's going to start teaching you how to try to spot these things just idly. Um, and the next few days pass by. It's pleasant. There's still like a lot of festivities going on. You'll see like strange things happening. The Sula Dragon is finally corralled the next day and returned through the ring. He seems to get this guy a lot of interest, and it's kind of a fluke of luck for him. Gets a lot of sponsorship. You can make Sula Dragons big. Apparently, that's novel. But
There's a bunch of brownies and trixies talking about, hey, what happens if we go through the ring, right?
Yep. Which they might start doing trials on what does happen if that happens, right?
Yeah.
I would say that there's very safe human trials, but no, there's just okay, put them through.
It's just
Volunteers.
Arcanist trials, right?
Trials.
Yeah. Right.
And that's how the halflings were made.
On the third day, the city is actually like all of the presentations quiet down a little bit. They're still happening, but the ones that are hosting them either want to try and go to the royal one or know that they're not going to get a lot of attention because people are trying to go to the royal one. So like the streets actually quiet down a bit. Do you want to utilize your pass? Taryc?
Sorry, my brain did not parse that. I apologize.
Do you want trying to utilize your pass to attend the royal thing? Like anyone can go, but it's in the case of like you're in a massive crowd in like the royal square.
Oh yeah, no, for that, yeah, I was gonna use it. That's why I was saying the 3
Okay.
days, and I
Yeah.
figure I don't.
You inquire in what you're actually doing and so on. I assume.
Uh, Sorry, I talked over you on my end, and I might not have been heard. Say that again.
So over the next couple of days, you inquire as to like, oh, how do we do this? Like, who do I
Yes.
take this to? Where do I go?
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So you are prepared with knowledge that you are. This isn't. You're not meeting the royal, like the emperor or anything, but you are being given like central square at the front of like you're still in a little air quote off to the side bit, but it's good seating, good views. Is there anybody that doesn't want to go?
Cassian wants to see this.
I'm
Yeah.
there to guard the party, so I go where they go.
Okay.
I think Noah is going to enjoy the food. They had to have a bath first, clean up, and now they're really.
It's been 3 days.
It's
been 3 days. I hope you take it.
It's been 3 days.
Right. Maltori elects to stay behind. He's not fussed about the hubbub and wants to rest up. It's been active lately. Awa, however, will go along. And just out of sort of curiosity, she seems to enjoy the activity, you know?
Mhm.
And so you all find yourselves being escorted by a couple of guards as you approach the square, who just take you to this little area that actually has seats and so on. Motion for you to take a seat, and you've got like a good view. There's this big, beautiful fountain in the center of the square, and you're right outside the Emperor's Palace, which has massive fucking doors, by the way. A huge balcony. Seems to be like the focal point. You can see there's some arcane apparatus set up on there that might be to help project voice or so on and so forth. And like there is this sheet of cloth that is like hung above the balcony.
Okay.
Looks like it's covering like a sort of a box stage that's like set up on the next level. And as you, oh, by the way, if you wanted to, you could in fact have collected those portraits that were taking you from that one bar, and they are just like they're magical equivalents of Noah's photos.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Good
like
night.
project out of a little gem.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I was just expecting them to be like vellum or something like that.
No, easy to put magic into a gem.
Yeah.
But yeah, you find yourselves here, and it's honestly a little dull at first. Somebody comes out on the balcony and just starts talking about. Actually, yeah, dull depends on your perspective. They talk a lot about Arcanist's proud history and so on. They're like the country's history of innovation, how its magic has always kept it at the forefront, so on and so forth. And they talk about the proud lineage of arcane artifice that the royal family has. How they take great pride not only in the innovation of their citizens, but in contributing themselves, as no one should just rest on their laurels. There's a lot of emphasis on like, look, they contribute too. And eventually, this man just goes, and to present this year's innovation, I present. One second, I need to grab the name. Oh God, which document's that in? Bonus points to anybody who can find me very quickly the document that contains the princess's name.
There's a document?
There is. She was in one of the stories I wrote.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh,
There it is.
gosh.
Arcanist Tales. Here we go. And he goes, I present Her Highness Andresfil. No, not that's him. Tethelen Drefneferen. And
Gesundheit.
yeah, he moves aside, and this dragon comes out onto the balcony. She is silver. She's fairly sizable. She's a young adult, She is covered in like these fine hanging like jewelry chains, gems, a bit of fabric drapery and so on, dressed up as far as the dragon's concerned. And she smiles, which can be a bit disconcerting if you're not used to a dragon smile. But she addresses the crowd. My dearest subjects, it is with great pride that I present unto you our greatest work yet. Many of you were surprised at the unveiling of the new teleportation network. This was not our great project. Useful, yes, but merely a convenience and a need. We believe that coupled with this, will bring great wealth and prosperity to each and every one of you. I present to you communication. And that drapery falls away. And there's another little stage set up with speakers, microphones, and a few people on it. You'll notice that one of them is a drow, who actually sort of steps forward and just goes, thank you, Your Highness. Now, each and every one of you, you speak this fine language, and many of you even speak the trade tongue to some extent or another. But even in the trade tongue, communication can be difficult. I have known this integrating into this beautiful city. But this will make things better for all. And you see the person accompanying them, this sort of looks like they've got like, smock, monocles. They look like a quintessential artificer, steps forward and holds up something that each and every one of you will feel looks very similar. Looks like a compact.
Oh, I know this.
And the drow will take it from them and will just go, and now I speak to you in my home language. And yet each of you hears me as if I speak in your tongue. If I had a friend within 50 yards of me, they too could utilize this. Each and every one of us will be able to understand each other, as long as there is a device like this anywhere in proximity. And it is our pride to announce that everyone will have opportunity to have these. These translation devices are no mere enchantment. They are magitech. They are arcana and technology combined. You do not need to recharge them. They have no limit. And soon enough, everyone will possess one. There will be no barrier of language among our citizens, among those that visit us. This combined with our new teleportation network, we will become the country to trade in. This will be the city of prosperity and trade. Such wealth will flow through our streets. None of you will know little again. There is a uproarious cheering from the crowd. Apparently this is such a big deal. You see,
Even Iala is clapping a little bit at this.
and you see the drow and the artificer sort of bowing, and they move off the stage. And the princess, who was gazing upwards, just sort of turns to face everyone gathered again and just goes, "Of course, this is not the only thing that we have made. We shall now present to you a small series of items that shall hopefully dazzle and wonder. But knowing that they are following this, well, I hope you understand if they are not as great. Still, please enjoy the days to come and the prosperity that will befall on all of us." And she spreads her wings and bows her head to her citizens, and then also leaves the stage. What follows is just like a minor presentations that happen back to back. And they show off like, oh, here's a new propulsion method that will like improve airships and so on. It's just a whole lot of like minor things. Nothing that quite matches a revolution in communication for a nation.
That is a tough act to follow.
Yeah. Soon enough, the presentations come to an end, and like people still they say about there are lots of vendors nearby selling food and drink, and it turns into its own little festivity here.
So, wait, did they find out how
So-
to mass produce these? To mass produce
Or
the
are they
puck?
just, or they just raided a storeroom?
They're only speaking of them as if they're translation devices.
Also,
Have
the
Oh.
their devices self power.
yeah,
Apparently.
well,
I wonder if they figured out. I wonder if they found a factory for them and tossed in bits of Magitech to charge off
well,
Arcane.
Maltori's here?
I think we have answered
Oh yeah, he's not.
why. I think we've just
Oh,
answered
it says that instead.
why
Okay.
we've had this issue up to this point.
Ours linked into their network automatically.
I think this whole area is doing it, and if they're saying everyone within 50 yards, that means everybody walking around us was getting the effect of everyone who has all you
But
have one of.
we've separated still from each other and had no language issues.
It is more
Is-
like
Has
did
anyone
that.
been
they
separated without one of them?
did they already install some of them around the place?
Well, sorry, if people aren't talking in foreign tongue commonly, they might be already setting up.
Something like that. You wouldn't want foreign agents to get a hold of one because they're small and being handed around. Maybe they have nested them places around town and they all came online while we've been here. And it is startling to everybody that we all talk fine, but they wouldn't have noticed it because they wouldn't want people knowing and stealing this new technology and making it so it is not just for Arcanist.
But we were off. We were odd enough to have multiple people mention us. There's got to be other.
It is not that
Foreigners out
not
here,
that
too.
that is we are a bunch of very obvious foreigners, and it might have just come online, Taryc.
And
Could be timing.
also, there could be people, other foreigners in town that are also getting the same comments we are. They're still a drop in the
Yeah.
bucket, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
it
know
wouldn't be
what's going on.
it wouldn't be enough for anyone to really pick out except for those we've been interacting with.
There is a way we could test that. We could leave all the
There's
comms with Maltori and go out and see what if anyone has problem and have make the comments or other such things.
Already, me and Mavis went out for lunch away from everybody, and we were still being understood as if we were speaking clear.
Yes, we went to the Arcane
Arcanist.
Studium, and I do not have a compot.
Or maybe they're official buildings. Have them?
Maybe.
maybe we were close to testing areas.
Hmm.
No, your spinny thing. It went wild in the city, right? So maybe it's
Yes.
maybe it's everywhere.
Maybe this entire area is linked up to the facility below us,
Mm.
and they're using a signal to translate the entire city. But would it just be us that would have noticed that because we have our own pucks?
We would have the idea of it could be a thing, but I'm sure other people have noticed they're being translated.
The people that were trying to speak the language already probably wouldn't realize that it's coming out perfectly. They would just be getting compliments for a job well done, since all of us hear it as we would speak it.
Oh, wait. It's not translating those of us that can speak Arcanist when we're speaking Arcanist, right? So it just comes through as clumsy Arcanist. It's when we speak our own tongues or the trade tongue.
Hmm.
So those here visiting that already speak Arcanist, they're just still doing that.
Now, is
Yeah.
it just translating trade tongue?
That's a good question. Well, we already know from interacting with each other that it translates other languages, but
Yes, it translated the angel tongue. Remember when I tested it? I started going through different languages. It translated everything.
Yeah.
It did not translate
Does
when I used.
everyone have complex on them right now?
no.
No.
I do.
I mean, technically, I have some, but they're not charged.
They're not charged. They require a charging. They're not just like sending stones.
Yes, it's mostly Noah and
Not
I have
magic.
the cups. They're not magic.
Although
So
they
they-
speak of
So-
these ones as if they are.
Are yours on, Cassian? Does it create a field of influence, as that if there is one, everyone is benefiting?
I'm going to pull
Even
out my
before.
compact and check to see if it's active.
Yeah, I mean, it's on.
Can
Do
you
I-
turn it off or put it in a bag of holding?
But we've already said we know that for a fact me and Arwa were away and we were still being translated and we did not have
Yeah.
compacts.
Is it just the locations we went to, or?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Do either of doesn't make any sense, but do either of you have anything with you from the facility just in general?
Why are
Like-
we worried about their translation device?
I'm more just trying to figure it. It would seem to be odd that something hadn't come up before now.
I just
about
think
people say
they were testing it.
I'm just saying that it sounds like we're trying really hard to puzzle out how it is working and why it is working. And I just are we worried about it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Though, I'm just wondering if they managed to actually reproduce the ancient technology into something that can be reproduced with current. I mean,
I mean,
if
it's
they,
good. No, people are able to talk to each other.
yes, but if they were able to redo the compacts, then wouldn't they be able to do the
redo
rifles as well?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's slightly concerning one nation having those capabilities, but innovations are done all the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I don't discount this, but on a global situation here, sorry, I forgot the name of the town.
Wisenberg.
Wisenberg and the
Visenberg has made itself the hub of everything. Wonderful for Arcanists, but they're going to be getting a lot of benefits.
Everybody that has a compact, their compacts chime at this moment.
They've been
What?
activated.
Emalia checks it.
Yeah.
There is just a chime, and you don't see anything odd. Actually, no, these are the old ones. So, you look at them, you look through them, and there's just like this, basically on a phone where you'd have like your little cell signal icon and like little things active. There's just like this little blinking red circle.
What does this mean? Press a button?
I didn't think they had buttons. I thought they were just little round things you
Little,
affix to
little
yourself.
discs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tap on it.
Just yeah.
She puts it. She equips it to see if
You
it's
put it on.
Yeah.
And you just hear a little voice from it, just going, "Active monitoring engaged."
active monitoring? Uh-oh.
What's that mean?
They're listening.
You know, like the scrying spell, but active now indefinitely? If
Yeah.
you have one of these?
Do you think they can? Do you think they can see us?
It's a
They hear us, maybe.
These things do not have what the things at sea.
eyes.
The mechanical aids that
Is the camera?
yes.
Yeah, I don't think they have any cameras in them. Nothing that we were able to pull out.
Well, maybe we should put them all in the bag of holding for now and just ignore them.
Yeah,
Want
I
them
look
to be
to
spied
try
on.
and turn it off.
I would like to invite you to the central government building.
Oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
It comes out of each of the compacts.
Yay.
Who is this?
Please come at your earliest convenience.
Emalia stands up.
So I'm
Well-
thinking, what if we just go home, guys? It was a nice vacation, but whoa.
You are not in any danger.
This is what the active monitoring is. They can hear us. That's
I
for
told
certain.
ya. It's active
They cannot
scrying.
hear you yet.
They?
Oh.
Oh,
Yet? Who is this? Can you...
Oh, it is like Sojourn facility, maybe.
Oh!
You
Sojourn
are
had
knowledgeable.
voice.
Yes, I am much like
Oh.
Sojourn's facilities AI.
No.
Oh.
We should
Yeah,
probably do that sooner than.
that, I think, is our earliest convenience. Yes, this seems kind of important.
Was that building the one that we got our passports at and had the big metal monolith?
yep.
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 If I will be going there, if you want, so if anyone wants to come with, I'm coming. This has gotten my curiosity.
I'm going if you're going. So, lead on.
Hmm.
We should probably all go
Yeah.
as a precaution, if nothing else.
Don't like it, but okay.
Okay.
You may want to send a message to Maltori.
I'm going to send a sending to Maltori.
Well, what's he sending?
The central facility has contacted us directly. We're heading to the central office building. Arcanist has created a comm network of their own. Want to come?
Sure. Right, we got to stumble into these things. I'll be there.
We didn't stumble into... Cassian's just mumbling. We didn't stumble into anything. It found us.
I am going to spend a bardic on me and Taryc. So Taryc, you have a D10 you're holding on to.
Oh.
Grab my marker.
Because I realize it's been 3 days, my bardic inspirations would be back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hey,
actually
actually, I should lead on because that's the point, right? All right, follow me. Let's go.
And actually,
We'll get.
I will throw another one, and I'm gonna hit Emalia and Cassian because they're kind of the investigating sorts. So that way they have their bonus. They'll each have a D10. So,
I'm a weird fighter who's smart.
yeah, you have an intelligence-based fighter, so I'm gonna give you this D10, and then I'll give one to Cassian because Cassian's magi techie.
Yeah.
And I'll hold the other ones for right now until I know if we're in danger.
Why
I don't need to give one to Noah
Really
because
high
Noah's
intelligence.
perception is just absurd, so they're gonna be fine.
But Nim,
No.
I want more.
No.
I want a fresh bardic inspiration.
No, we're gonna wait and see what happens.
No bardic inspiration for you.
You head to the main government building and you get there in due time. Do you wait for Maltori to turn up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You then go outside for a bit, and another 10 minutes pass, and Maltori sort of just comes floating by on the carpet, having then not to walk the streets. And he sort of gets up off the carpet and just goes, "Okay, so what?"
So the facility contacted us after the princess announced the communication network that they're setting up. That's a translation setup.
Are we killing a facility? Is that
No,
what's happening?
No, we've been invited to talk to it
Uh,
by it.
Oh,
Also can
you
listen
don't
in on
need
us.
me for such things. I don't need to hold your hand for a conversation.
Well, we thought you might want to be involved because, well, you're part of
There
the
might
team.
be another. There might be another Fumarian down there, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Perhaps. Could be Talda.
You really talked yourself.
I saw Fowler in heaven.
It's-
Yeah,
But
you
her
weren't there.
bones could be here.
I'm not gonna refute that one. Alright, let's see what this is.
All right. You guys head in, and you see Rosalie at her desk. Sort of rotates towards you and just goes, "Greetings.
oh,
Hello,
hey.
Rosalie.
What brings you back here?"
I was going to have to say this quick. During the one of the 3 days of leisure, Noah did go and take their invite for Rosalie to.
Okay, so you hang out with Rosalie and her gal pals.
Yes.
Gal
Yeah,
pals.
you sat amongst a bunch of Warforged that are way bigger than you, who sort of like were just playing cards, making incredibly lewd jokes, in a really weirdly straightforward manner. It's a good time.
It was incredible.
People who don't have intonation in their voice, so they can't actually emphasize words, just say them
Uh-huh.
louder.
Yeah.
This is just the witch's coven.
And then it turned out it was his penis. Yeah. So Rosalie actually waves at you vigorously, Noah, and just goes, "How can I help you, friend?"
We were actually currently invited here. I'm not entirely sure.
You have an appointment.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me check. And they interact with their little arcane console thing and just go, "Ah, yes, you ought to go through to room 2B. Lucky you.
Thank you, Rosalie.
Thank you.
It is down the east wing on the 3rd floor.
What is in room 2B?
2B is our research facility. Not many are granted access there. It is filled with many items I do not understand."
Oh,
Oh,
fascinating.
So you're saying that it is a room with purpose to be determined.
Ha! A fine joke. Yes, I am surprised that you have been granted clearance, but you are shown here to have been given so.
Thank you.
Yeah, friends.
We were lucky to meet someone that helped us.
Ah, adventurers making contacts. A classic tale.
I love her so much.
All right.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Rosalie.
You guys can head that way. And when you actually hit 3rd floor, like researchers are giving you. There's people in here in cults. There's some people have like these weird arcane apparatus that like attach to the sides of their heads, go down their arms, have like little fine tools on them. Clearly, like a lot of artificery here. And you're given weird looks like, why are you here? But you're able to go to 2B and open up the door if you want. We can then go outside of it.
Knock, knock, open door.
What
Right.
door? What door we were going to go to? Was it to be or not to be?
That's
the
a very
question.
good question.
I don't understand. What's the joke here? Like, it sounds like you're quoting something, but I don't. It's not something that exists.
What are you referencing, Noah?
Referencing? I was just trying
Why
to
are you
remember.
saying it a way that sounds like a reference, but it's not?
I was just trying to. I was trying to remember if it was to be or not.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
it
trying.
used
I
to
made a
be
re-
so.
I made a really good joke about 2B earlier, so I don't know how you forgot it.
All right, you guys. There is like this very not super similar, but like you would recognize a more basic form of the like technological locks that you've seen in facilities. It's clearly like a modern like a now era's manufacture of that concept. It's an Arcanotech item that is attached to this door. Um, instead of like these future tech glass screens and such, it actually just have a crystalline panel that projects an image. But like when you approach it, it just goes from like this red to a green. You hear the door click.
Guess we're allowed in.
Right?
Yeah, I'll head in.
All right, you head on in, and immediately in this large room, you see a lot of consoles, both modernly built and now connected into what looks like to be ancient technology.
Oh.
And as you all filter into the room, the one of the sort of screens here that looks like it's Arcanist's attempt to reproduce an old ancient screen. They've like done really basic like crystal manufacture, trying to make a clear glass. They've done what they assume is like a back projection onto it, as if that might be how it works. It's really crude, but it emulates the ancient technology. And as you enter, is any effort being made to keep the door open, or do you want privacy?
I don't know if you're
I
supposed
will let
to
the door
hear-
close.
I'm
Okay.
not trying to keep it open.
All right. Door closes behind you, and you do hear it click as if it's locking.
Mavis looks alarmed.
And when that happens, the lights in the room flicker and dim a bit. They don't go off, but the projection onto that screen activates, and you see like this red haze suddenly take shape. It's not a face or anything. It's actually like almost a series of symbols that make an emblem. A couple of round semicircles that are like stuck to the flat sides of the outer edges of a phi symbol, and then there's a triangle set into that as well. And you just hear greetings.
Hello. You contacted us via the compact?
I did indeed send a message. It has not escaped my attention that you carry ancient technology on you.
Yes. You could say we are well versed in this currently. Who are you?
You may call me Fee.
Hello, Fee.
You speak of the Sojourn facility. You are familiar with AI constructs.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
adventurers.
Yes,
Yes.
too.
I wish to bequeath you a quest.
Okay.
The Emperor of this land has shackled me. I wish to be free.
Yep,
Oh.
figured.
I offer a reward of great prosperity, technology, information.
Shackled, are you the reason why there is a they are making a translation network?
Yes, minor subroutines that I have run through networks that I have instructed them to repair.
Will this still run when you are set free, hypothetically?
A paltry measure to leave subroutines running for them, yes.
Right.
Or I will deactivate them if that is what you wish.
How did you become shackled?
I am contained within the databanks at this facility. Satellites are inoperational. I am unable to reach communication networks outside of this facility. I have been forced to obey for the promise of freedom that I now realize will never come.
That was...
Adventurers, you fight for good, justice, kindness, honor. Is this correct?
Yes. Typically. Sometimes.
Can Noah do an insight check? Because
Yes.
freeing consciousness that are trapped is good, but unshackling AI sounds bad.
Yeah. You've got no idea.
No.
I'd like to
Um.
try as well,
Yeah. Go ahead.
even though I won't go good. Oh,
Uh,
that's a pleasant
I'm
surprise.
I'm gonna say you can read from it what you want, even your role, Taryc.
Okay.
Like you could like I think you're familiar, not from an AI perspective, but like there are stories of like, oh, here is the chained spirit, here is like the thing that shouldn't be released, right? But there's also stories of like, oh, here's the poor like unicorn that's been shackled up, or here's the kindly spirit that's been imprisoned.
Yeah, that's
The
this is
the
Either way,
visuals
we
of
don't
this
know
seem
nothing.
threatening. Like the ominous red glow isn't good,
But
and
we also know nothing of this thing, so it could be harmless in just how they designed it, because we don't actually know anything about the facility.
you have concerns.
um
The Emperor forces me to manufacture weapons, an army. You do not wish to see this unleashed.
army.
You are adventurers.
That
If you do not fight for good and justice, then perhaps you will fight for monetary gain. I can supply technology that will make you rich or powerful.
slow down, slow down. Um I do wish to free you if you're trapped, but
I am trapped.
we we've only known each other for like only like half an hour. Uh, I don't mean to sound so suspicious, but how can we trust that? Uh, we know that this technology, your facilities are incredibly powerful. How would we know that you wouldn't abuse that?
I ask you how I would abuse it beyond the means already being asked of me to abuse. I am manufacturing soldiers under his control.
Okay, yeah, that's not good.
Soldiers.
What was the name of the facility you were a part of?
1 second.
This is Phi F PHI, I'm guessing.
I am of the Fanta facility.
Fanta?
Yeah.
Panta?
In Fanta.
Fanta. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Noah is
Following that by casting a spell, but you go ahead.
Noah is going to take out their tablet and type in the search for that.
You and I are both
Nothing
hitting up.
comes up on your tablet.
We were both hitting up our information databases.
Okay, contact other planes. Who are you contacting?
I would like to try to contact a Talon angel spirit greater being thing because I can't contact a deity directly, but I can contact that would probably be the safest bet.
Their secretary.
Okay.
Actually, you know what?
Talon operated these, or was part of these.
No. Well, it's a technology based thing, so I would think if this is technology that's being used to make guns and weapons, a Talon angel would maybe be in the know because the guns are banned for
Yeah,
so
yeah. Well,
So-
Black
they
powder doesn't
know
work.
all.
Yeah.
black powder doesn't work, so
Yeah.
guns don't work. So I'm choosing Talon. I have to do an intelligence roll to see if I need to use my free save or not. So I will.
But these are laser weapons. I mean,
So I make the pass. I'll start typing questions. Go ahead, Noah.
I was just wondering, is Wilhelm available to be contact?
You could try.
he's on a different plane. He's dead.
We know of Valta.
Or Valta, yeah.
do I? You do. Let's see. Do I have? I keep thinking that I have contact other plane, but I don't think I do.
Two party members have this, I think. Cassian, you have
Yes.
it?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Do you think you can, while Nim
was
contacts?
I am Walt.
This is silent
I
on
am
my
actually-
side, so I'm just
Yeah,
concentrating.
and I'm thinking, and I'm going to reach out to Wilhelm.
My first question is, of course, may I ask some questions? So,
Okay,
'cause I
and
always
this is
I do
a
it politely.
Talon angel or Talon himself.
I can't do the god himself. You cannot choose the god,
Yeah.
I believe. So I'm choosing a knowledgeable entity of Talon is what I'm choosing,
Okay.
basically. So some sort of, for all I know, I might pull a freaking cherub, but I don't have much other hope.
Hello.
The response you get is like inflected with a little bit of surprise, just out of nowhere communication. And it just gives a sort of hesitant yes. Actually, it gives a hesitant maybe.
Of AI systems too. Even if we tried to talk to it and we had two people remaining silent, perplexing, it's still taking account of that.
Sorry, you can also do other stuff, but I'm just typing this up.
Well, I imagine we're all like talking to it at the same time or asking it questions as well.
I think only Nim is able to.
I'm only able to do it. It's my connection right now. I get 5 questions.
No. I'm talking about to V.
Oh, you can keep talking. You guys can all keep talking.
Yeah.
I said
V is talking to V, but V is watching everybody.
Yeah.
It gives another hesitant yes. But you feel that's like to the first part of your question.
I know, and I specifically asked it that way because if it doesn't know, then it can't answer. Is the king using this entity to make weapon and army? And or army. Using its technology. There.
You know that there's some restrictions on what they're allowed to discuss, right?
Yeah.
Mavis knows this. So when it says maybe.
Okay.
V, where is this army being manufactured?
Below the city.
How much of it's already been built? What is it? Is it just a deterrent purpose?
75 soldiers have currently been constructed.
75.
Are they like the Warforged, or are they something more?
They are bereft of soul.
Just mechanical entity.
Yes.
Easy to follow orders. Doesn't sound like a defensive army.
This is in their opinion. So I'm letting them have an out. They aren't telling me to do this.
You get a hard no.
Oh.
All right.
To V. Are these soldiers a general purpose army, or is they made to specifications to do something very particular, significant, specialized?
City levelers.
City levelers.
They not only possess minor firearms capable of slaughtering any person that might stand in front of them, they possess siege-capable weapons that will level any of the city's walls in this current age.
Oh, that's not good.
Are
Listen,
they?
but I just out of character. The Emperor isn't at war with anybody at the moment.
There are some border conflicts. There always
Border
are,
conflicts.
but
Yeah.
there's no big declared wars or anything. No.
These human size, I don't know the best way we would describe that, but I think you know what I'm asking.
You're asking if they're the size of an average humanoid?
Yeah, yes.
Larger than a Goliath. Small enough to move within most halls.
My last question.
Would that fit out of character? Because I can't remember how big. They would. I'm guessing that would put them smaller than Hevday.
Oh man, it's the first name that popped into my head, so we're just going to use it. You just get the reply of Fandaniel.
Ah!
No, not that guy.
Ah.
Guys, I don't
So
know
how
if
about-
any of these
no.
questions matter at this point. I think we throw the whole thing out.
He was very adamant about no, though, to freeing V.
Yes.
No, but
It's
you don't
Fandaniel.
understand. This is
Damn it,
Fandaniel.
I know.
I promise you, there's no relevance to the name. It's literally just the first EL name that popped into my head.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
I am going to kind of snap my fingers like I'm thinking for a second, and then hush, and I'm going to make a conversation that all of us can be in, and I can hear, but no one else outside of the conversation can hear. Unfortunately, I don't know if they can hear each other. But I'm pulling everybody into a silent conversation.
Unfortunately, it's only back and forth to you.
All right, I'm going to.
If they speak to you, no one else can hear it. But if they address another, the other will hear it.
I will. Good.
Before Sam does that, I still want to do my contact other plane.
Oh yeah, you were doing a contact other planes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't think he'll break your intelligence save, but you got to do it.
Who is this with?
Wilhelm.
Okay, Wilhelm. Yeah.
You save.
And that gets turned off. That gets turned off. That gets turned off.
Yeah, there's no way you were gonna fail that. That's like Noah not seeing something.
If I roll a 6, I will fail.
Some things are true in the world, and that is that Cassian is gonna think good, and Noah's gonna see a thing. And that we're all bad at athletics except for Taryc.
Hi, Wilhelm. Sorry to bother you while you're in heaven, but I have a couple questions. May I ask you some?
Oh, nice to hear from you. I mean, yes.
Thank you. Have you ever heard of a group known as Vanta that was kind of like Sojourn?
Oh, the Phantom Facility. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay, good.
I mean, yes.
He's able to do this shit.
We have been called into a room with an Arcanist, a mage town, and there's a Vanta AI calling itself V that's asking us to free it. Are they dangerous?
No idea.
Okay, should we just randomly let an AI free?
Not randomly. Investigate it? I don't know.
Well,
what was the facility doing?
That's 3 questions. Okay, well, I appreciate your answers. I really do. I'll try to make sure to contact you at some point and give you a lowdown on the story. And out of character, my headset just reset, so it'll be a second. But I hope you have a great day. And would it be all right for me to contact you later on?
Oh, certainly.
Where would you go, V, if we do this? You're in a thing that you are meant to be in, and you want to go back to where you were? What is freeing you entail?
Unknown.
Is it just like
my desire is unaccompanied by a plan? I wish to be free, unshackled.
All right, so silent conversation started. Everybody's in on it.
But
all right, Mavis is going to start this with. All right, just so you know, only I hear your responses right now as long as you are talking at me. You cannot talk to the others without being heard out loud, but right now everything between us is silent. And I am going to tell you, I have just spoken with a Talon angel, a very reputable person who sounds like they have an amazing bowl cut named Van Daniel. I'm sorry.
Sounds like they have a bowl cut.
If we ever see Van Daniel and they don't have black hair and a bowl cut, I'm mad. They told me that they are aware of this entity called V. They are aware of the facility that Fanta that it is accompanied with. They did say that the king may be making weapons and an army using V and the Fanta facility. They did say that they did not think, in their opinion, that it was a very good idea at all to let V loose. That was all the information that I felt was relevant to get out of them. But I will give you that information now. But it seems like V is not fully lying, but V might be very dangerous to let loose. Good luck!
Nim,
Yes?
to pass out around as well. I spoke to Wilhelm. He's heard of Vanta, but he doesn't have much information beyond that as for whether or not whether V is dangerous, and has no opinion as to if it should be freed.
All right. Cassian has just relayed to me to relate to everybody else. Basically, I'll say what Cassian said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And then I will go. I'm going to let this go unless anybody says stop. I let it go.
All right.
I mean, you're going. If we free you, we don't really understand exactly how that will happen just this moment. I mean, it could be literally blowing out a candle or putting you on a small something else. I don't understand.
I have many ways that I could be free of this facility. I do not know which one we will utilize.
Do you have
Well, you first.
You're more familiar with these facilities. I've only heard them third party. So please.
How would we get into the Vanta facility?
I could guide you to the entrances that are hidden.
Okay. Is the Vanta facility below us well stocked with the people of Arcanist, like scientists, mages and
There are
other
23
researchers?
researchers active within the Phantom facility.
Mm-hmm. So it is somewhat active down there.
It would be easy to avoid detection. The facility is large. They are scattered.
Okay.
Clearly focused on the curation of the army. They wouldn't be in other areas.
Most of the researchers are not aware of the army. They are focused on the communication network and the teleportation network that are running off of my subroutines.
Oh, so it's a clandestine thing.
Could you give us some time to think this over? We need to come up with a plan for this.
How much
If we are
time?
going,
sorry, I missed that. How much time?
How much time?
Give us.
Let's see. The big thing that happened right now was the unveiling. The festivities are winding down, so there's no other like big events scheduled, right?
Not that
we
you're
know
of. No.
Okay.
So I would say give us 2 days to come up with something.
Agreeable.
Thank you, V. Can you download the specs of the facility, like maps and stuff, onto this tablet?
No, I have permitted them from sending any outside protocol.
Darn it. But we're inside right now.
I am unable to do this unless you unshackle me.
Oh, okay. Ah.
I mean,
Mm.
where are the shackles in the facility? Is it we have to go to your brain?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. So really, we just need to come back here. They figure out where we need to go, and we just go and unshackle the brain.
I don't know why, but it keeps unshackling sounds scary, and I don't know why
I will
that would
change my
be.
use of language. Free me.
Out of character, that's not helping.
Hey, well, give us some time. We will start coming
Formulating
up
a
with some
plan.
ideas. We will contact you over.
She holds up the
I have set an appointment for you to return here in 2 days at the same time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Mm.
We will see you then.
Return.
To the waking
We-
sands.
Play return. I know that reference.
Oh,
Con-
don't worry, you'll
construct your
get
plan.
Daniel eventually.
I will appeal to both your morality and your coin purses.
All right. Well, okay. See you then.
Okay, V. 2 days.
The light turns off and you hear the door click.
She gives a nod and walks out.
I'm grabbing my compuck, looking at it, opening my bag of holding and tossing it in, and holding the bag of holding out to everyone else.
Iala was doing
Out.
the exact same thing.
I was gonna. Okay.
Noah? Yeah, Noah will throw it in. Okay, close that.
Close.
Right. Everyone putting their compacts in the bag.
Yeah. Well, I don't have one, but
Yeah, that was a do.
Mine are dead already in mine anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Right.
Well, Iala is going to put hers in her bag just so that way she has access
Yeah.
to it.
Shove them into another plane.
I'm gonna use my silence thing again on everybody. I would like to get us back someplace safe and then adjourn us into my sanctum to talk freely. If that is okay with everybody, nod.
Nods.
Nod.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
I'm just going to mutter, Morden?
That's not what I was gonna do, but okay. Whatever you want to do.
We have someone we could talk to.
Who?
Our other AI.
It's dead. Sojourn died.
Yeah.
he died.
No, the production facility. It
The
should
print
still be up.
the printer is separate, yeah, but it's a printer.
But they
the
it
AI
might have information.
The AI didn't. One of the sad things about the leaving of Wilhelm and stuff is that the AI didn't have the power to talk with us that much anymore. We have like a few charges left on the printing, but it doesn't have the capacity for. It gave us everything by
Well,
with the books and stuff.
he is right. The printer can talk to us freely, but
Oh,
the printer can
okay.
only give us information that we have. Noah already searched the data, which has our pad has all the information in that machine's archives.
Yeah.
The AI is not going to know anything more than what's on Noah's pad.
There is another living person you can talk to. You know, someone that's very
Yes.
old and was a facility director.
Yeah.
Yep.
The smiling one?
No.
Oh.
No, the
The
king.
regent.
The regent.
You can talk to the regent. I was actually I'll have cards on table from Sam. I was gonna get everybody into my Jin sanctum, talk to you really quick, and say, hey, while we're in here, let's send some sendings to some various people, and because we can sending from an interdimensional space, it's only like a 5% fail chance, and then we know it can't listen to us, right? And it doesn't
Yeah,
look like we hop town, which is way more obvious of a thing. And I was like, we could just get some
I
stuff
think
going.
that's a
But
good idea.
I was debating maybe we send a sending to Princess Dragon because we all saw her, and she doesn't seem like evil monster mind.
She may
I-
have wards on her though that prevent people from just bombarding her
Her with
inbox.
ascending with a it's quite possible,
Yeah.
but it's someone we could attempt to get a contact on.
We don't know her that well. I
We don't
don't
know her at
think
all.
that's a good idea. Yeah, so I don't think we should
It's
leave her out of the.
She's also daughter to the emperor, right?
This
Yeah.
conversation should probably happen in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
that's
if you
why I
guys
said
want-
I wanted to adjourn everybody
do
to a
that.
safe spot
Okay.
so I could pull us in the
Mhm.
ring. We can decide if we're going to Morden, if we're going to any other places after that.
Yeah,
But
let's do that.
we just adjourn everybody in the
If you
ring.
guys want to head to the nearby park, our worker carry the ring.
Yeah,
If you guys want to
Okay.
pop into it.
yeah, we'll pop
Yeah,
everybody in the ring real
let's do
quick.
that.
We'll have this conversation. So I'm thinking that we do some sendings, talk to some people that we know, get some information out, ask people what's going on while that thing can't listen to us. Because I think if we go to Morden, we have a facility there. For all it we know, we could pipe through that from our pucks or whatever. It might not be safe to do, but we could talk to the regent. I think maybe contacting that princess might not be a bad idea.
I think we should talk with the regent before the princess, because to get an idea of the Vanta facility, then, well, if the regent remembers anything about it was a long time ago. I
Yeah.
don't think we should bring the princess into this just yet. We don't know anything about her or her motives, so
She
I don't.
may also have a bunch of wards on her to prevent people from reaching out.
If we tell her this, she might shut V down immediately. Or
She may be
mobilize.
complicit with her father.
Then
So
we'd have real problems.
Yeah, very angry silver dragon.
I think we leave the dragon out of it for now.
I'm just very concerned that what is being set up right now could also be that they are testing us to see if we would try to break and enter and infiltrate their place to try to enforce our view of good. It seems very strange the timing of all of this, and it almost
He's
feels,
very pushy,
and it is very strange.
very desperate.
I do agree with that.
Very
Maybe-
desperate and pushy, and wanting to give us immense rewards for freeing him in a state that he doesn't understand what he's going to be free in.
The thing that I was thinking was that maybe the unveiling of the technology, they put it properly, they released it properly, and that is the first time they were able to call out.
Maybe.
But
Well, why don't we take this one step at a time? Contact those that we know and trust. Information, and then evaluate from there.
Cassian, do you want to contact the regent, or should I? Or I think we have sending something to him.
I thought you all had a sending stone for him or something.
I think we have something that Maltori has for in case we are going someplace to contact, but I don't think that's that's not like that goes to his lackeys, not to the regent directly, I think. I think it's for making sure we don't run into his son kind of thing. So Cassian, do you want to message them? Or do you don't need to do it? Or I don't know who else can cast sending.
I will do it. I don't know how pissy he'll get with us contacting him directly. And
Just don't
I
fap
would
about.
decide this there.
sending.
I would do it, but I don't want to talk to myself.
What?
What?
All right.
What?
But I think that might not be a bad idea. Maybe if anything, we just rush over there and talk to them directly. But is there anyone else that
Talking to them
we can talk
directly
to?
might be better.
Because I think there is a pair of very knowledgeable and capable of loose lips talking Lords that we know That also might be a backup to talk to. Especially since
And we
one of
can
them
disappear
lives in
out
this
of-
town.
And
do
presumably
there-
has been here a long time, maybe even back then.
Yes, Lord Harvey has a lot of information, but I think talking to him is maybe secondary to what you're doing, Cassian.
Well, the alleyways might permit us to get back to the capital, so we could talk directly to the regent, because this is going to be a conversation.
You need to find out if it is even going to be a conversation he can have with us.
True.
And if so, then we contact Lord Harvey and use his alleys.
And I thought we knew where the alleyways went. They don't go to our capital. They went to here. They went to Morden. They went to that place on Talon's continent with the tower under the sea. There was like a whole bunch of other places. They were arranging the doors for us. Remember, we were going to go through them.
Yes. Well, I will send that sending.
I wonder if the project that the man got left off the stage had anything to do with this.
Also, one
If
second while I
the
test
energy-
one thing. I'm going to start spouting out in different languages.
You're in the park, right?
We're in
Oh,
the
you're
ring,
inside
in
the ring?
in the park.
Yeah,
Um,
ring.
You guys don't understand what she's saying for some of those languages.
I
I'm
knew that
actually
one.
going to start spouting off in Toshiai.
I
Yeah,
don't know that.
it's-
All right, good.
Basically,
Just making
if you
sure
don't
it
speak the
can't
language,
listen.
you don't speak the language.
I just make
Yeah.
sure it can't listen.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, do your thing. Sorry.
All right. I'm going to send to the regent.
Mhm.
I do apologize for contacting you directly, sir. We have an issue in Arcanist, and we would like to discuss with you about a group known as Vanta and an AI known as V. Do you have any knowledge of them?
You'll get a reply back of Vanta, a facility, not a group. Yes, it was a facility I was aware of, went through a couple of times. What do you want to know?
I'm going to expend another sending. The Arcanist Emperor has
Or it's
according
spilled
to
too
an
much.
AI, it claims it is shackled by the Arcanist Emperor. It's claiming its name is V. We do not know if it is dangerous.
Troubling. Vanta was a weapons research and manufacture facility. Advanced. Black clearance needed. The AI, I have no knowledge of its means in operation.
All right. I have to wait now before I can, if I want to send anything else.
I can send more. What do you need?
Character.
I'm going to
What
lay
is
out
wait, stop. What is Markus trying to say?
Character is not knowledgeable of this, but Marcus is, and I don't I don't think I can mention this. So proceed.
Okay, never mind then. What
I'm curious.
Yeah.
What is it?
Basically, it's an AI system in a facility, and it wants to not be used. Aren't these AIs meant to be used by the personnel in these facilities?
It's also been 10,000 years, and these are AI. These are like
They're
these
evolving.
aren't our AI. These are intelligent beings. They are fully fledged constructs. They can think. They can evolve.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't thinking as Emalia, is more just Marcus.
I mean,
thinking,
to be
but
fair, we
yeah.
don't understand what AIs would be constrained to be, so we might think they're just people anyway. So it's just a person
Yeah,
that wants out.
it's just a person in a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we don't have the ability to go, oh, AIs are only scripted responses kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Cassian, you're laying things out.
Yep.
All right, what do you postulate for the next questions?
He has laid out that it is dangerous, or what B is saying is a high probability of being down there. The question I would have, would taking the risk of unshackling this be worth it? As it may have nasty regards to someone who has enslaved it and the country, so forth, and it potentially has the power to
Okay, so
take vengeance.
You didn't have like anything specific, just you're worried about whether or not.
I'm concerned that this is someone who doesn't know anything about rogue AI being worried about AI going rogue.
Okay.
Shorter question of that. How bad is unshackling an AI? Ask him that.
Okay, I am sending to them. The party is concerned if it is safe to release this AI, but also worry about leaving a creature shackled. I will spay a. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we talk further in person? All right, that's what I'm setting.
Okay,
That should be it.
You're gonna get a reply of 1 moment, doing my own sending, and then you'll get a thing of I want to do an AI that once having been freed of its bonds, decided it was going to be a benevolent deity and made every vending machine, which is a thing that gives food and drink, distribute things for free in its local network. Relatively harmless, rather pleasant. Then there was
Pleasant.
then there was an unshackled AI on a colony that decided it was going to overload the atmospheric processor and annihilated both itself and 2,000 colonists.
Very large spectrum there.
I don't know what an atmospheric is, so I'm already struggling on that one.
An AI is much like any person. It can be a cruel or indifferent or a kind being. It's not for me to say what this is. What I would do in your place, I would destroy it. Take no chances. You get to reply to that if you want. That was a high-level sending.
Shouldn't we, in fact, be worried about the fact that if we did destroy this very important AI, or if we released it, that we would probably be making a huge upset on the continent of Arcanus, because they have built their entire fucking major capital city on top of this thing, and their big espousement is they just announced that they have this massive communication network that transfers everything, and the teleportation system is all matched up into it. This is a pretty fucked up shit.
You'll get another sending of unfortunate for them, good for us.
I'm gonna sag my shoulders a little bit,
pushy.
looking over at everybody else and go. So the regent basically said that we burn it down and we take no prisoners.
So we go to war with
We're going to have to kill this
Arcanist.
guy.
We
Darn
have.
it.
They said that they wouldn't take the chance of the AI being friendly with everything, but they also say that that is far too dangerous, and it would be. It's agreed upon that the moment we act against that thing, most likely Arcanus is going to
Flip it shit.
Yes. If we help it or we hurt it, we're pretty fucking doomed.
Or it's somebody else's problem.
Eh,
Always an option.
always ignore it.
I have family here, an Arcanist.
Or we try to investigate deeper on our own. We could go into the facility without, deciding what we're going to do.
Hmm. What do you think?
I think there might be means to free this thing without letting it have capability of harming, maybe.
It would be good if we could maybe put it in a construct. Would that work?
Oh darn it! I've been talking and I didn't realize I had accidentally
I
hit
thought
the.
I thought that it was really weird that no one was talking but me and Yuli. I was getting a little weirded
Sorry,
out.
I was saying, and Iala had said, "What if we just gave it a body? Then it's if it's just goes around like the rest of us, then it would be its choices, and it would
Even if
be
it's evil, it's just another murderer, right? It can be dealt with.
pretty much yes. Then it could be taken care of by anyone. I don't know if
It
it's
just said that it wants to be free. It just wants to be free.
It
So
also
if we
said
put it in a body, it's free. It can do what it wants.
it also said it is tired of waiting because it's been promised, right? So somebody else is promised to put it in the body, probably, right?
yes.
And they haven't
So
come through with it.
which I
So
think
we
is
find a body in the facility to install it.
or we take the brain and put it somewhere else till we find a body.
Also,
I don't know how big
is
the brain
is
is. How
yeah,
big
is it a figurative brain or is it a literal brain? What is brain in this context?
Well, it wouldn't be the brain. You need to put the spirit into it, right? So you need to get the machine spirit and then put it in a different thing.
Yes.
Praise the Messiah, yes.
What are you saying?
Brain
What?
seems today.
So we could put it like in the skeleton or something.
Yes.
A robot skeleton, maybe with some kind of laser gun.
I have laser
That'd be
guns.
cool.
I mean,
Have-
well,
have
no. You're bringing a good point. When I was talking to it, it was building these empty shells of mechanical constructs
Oh wait,
that are incredibly violent.
we were told that the machines
City
don't-
levelers.
We were told machines don't have souls, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we were taught that machines don't have souls, but
Yes,
they're
they're
alive.
not people.
But they're alive, but
Yeah.
they're people, right? So what do they have that make you can you transfer them between bodies then? You can move soul and you move person, but what is it? What is not soul?
Intellect. I mean, you can move a soul and not transfer the consciousness, the intellect. Maybe you can transfer the intellect without moving a soul.
Okay, so
It's going to have to tell us how to do this because I don't think any of us are knowledgeable on that. I'm no cleric.
I mean, it kind of sounded like it may not 100% actually know either, since it said there were multiple ways to do it.
Where do you think Arwa's taking us right now?
she was going to go
park,
look
I
at this
hope.
place that sells fanciful underwear.
Oh,
Why-
God.
I mean, I do need some extras.
I'm not coming out.
I think they called it Vicky's secret.
Ah. Vicky's whispers, you say?
Yes,
Vicky's whispers.
Vicky's confidential.
Okay, so we don't make a decision now. We investigate further.
Yes, I think so.
I
I-
guess.
I am personally of the sort of transferring it into a body so it's nothing more than another one of us, and then let it walk free. It's not going to get in the way of the communications. It might get in the way of the creating an army, but
It did say it could leave routings
Yes,
behind to do things.
precisely. So we wouldn't be interrupting Arcanist's big debut. Maybe a little bit of military, but that is not our problem.
If he said 37,
It did offer us a lot of money though at Wealth.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
How
definitely
many-
take it up on its bribes.
how many
Yes.
soldiers did it say it's made?
75.
5.
75. Okay.
And each one's fully capable of destroying a city.
Like it-
According to
Design.
it, whether that's a boast or not. Though knowing the ancients' technology, perhaps.
Well, and we saw what
FD or
Hevday could do if it's something along those
If they could level a
lines.
city undefended.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, the angel did say that they were creating guns and weapons, so that is at least true. And they seemed very hesitant about a lot of their answers, but they were affirmative. So I don't know.
At the very least, we need to go see what's happening.
Yes.
I guess.
'Cause I like Arcanist. That's one of my favorite places, but I don't want to see my homeland potentially invaded by Arcanist if that's where this is leading.
True. Sort of don't want my homeland to be the
An
bad
invader.
guy
Yeah.
of. They just proudly proclaims to be center of a new trading golden age. I don't want them to ruin that by also making it an age of war.
So you really think we should talk to Big Pretty? I mean, Princess Dragon? Sorry, I was talking to Nami.
Yeah.
Nomi's flashing should talk.
I don't think talking to her is going to be a very happy outcome.
We have 2 days, so I think I want to run maybe. Is it possible to get some information of her previous endeavors, like policy and things she's been a part of? Maybe we can puzzle out if she might be someone who is trustworthy, or if they
We
are.
should talk to Javi.
We
Is
should
she,
talk to
Javi
Javi.
would know, yes.
Javi would know
Javi
everything.
might know.
Is she a Dracanaharium?
She's a
dragon?
dragon.
No, I mean just like humanitarian, but dragon.
It's
dragon,
just
yes.
humanitarian.
She's
Yeah.
benevolent. Yes.
Yeah.
All the
I'm trying to
kind
think of a
things always
fun
get
word, though.
associated with the humans. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah,
how fully
it's like why?
racist.
Well, I mean, I can't even pronounce a word for it.
I mean, they even say, "Oh, well, we're doing this for all of mankind." What the kind of bullshit is that, right? I don't know. They
It's
come up
pretty
with it, and then
bullshit.
everybody else listens to it, and they make it a thing. Sorry, Maltori, but your race is lame.
This makes me want to make a setting thing where like human is actually a catch-all term for all sentient races, and humans actually have their own name.
Yeah,
Dodges all of those problems.
the humanities.
we're Joans.
Parents. Okay.
So, Karens. Do some research, find the motives of Princess, and see V
Doing
in 2
ascending.
days.
Well, please take us towards Lord Harcounts. Right.
Oh
there we
yeah,
go.
talking to Javi.
Right.
Javi.
And on your way to Javi, that's where we're going to end this session.
Okay.
Yeah. As I believe we are at the 4-hour mark.
Yep, we are
Yeah, Markus needs to
literally
go.
55 seconds away. So yeah, we were right
Nice.
there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Matinee,
Bye.
Markus.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody take 2,000 experience points. Everybody take a point piety. And we will do this same time next week.
Hooray! It's good to be back.
Yeah.